Good evening, and welcome to Big Z Sports' presentation of high school baseball tournament coverage. Tonight in this Division II East District semifinal, the Indian Valley Braves take on the Carrollton Warriors at Conotton Valley High School. Tonight's game is presented by the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and Altman Hospital. Tonight's game is also brought to you by Wood Electric, Advancing Athletics, PAC Drilling, the Commercial and Savings Banks, W&M Commercial Roofing, Country Club Retirement Campus, Kent State Tuscarawas, and McInturf Realty. Now let's head to the field with Big Z Sports.
Division II East District semifinal on the way with Big Z Sports. You're now locked in to the Wood Electric pregame show live from Bowerston as Indian Valley and Carrollton are set to do battle from Conotton Valley High School. Nick McWilliams, Shannon Thomas, Claxon Communications have you covered from the PAC Drilling mobile studio. Shannon, the battle of the number 1 seed and the number 3 seed in this contest promises to be a good one. These sides did not meet in the regular season, played a lot of common opponents. But, you know, Carrollton had their choice where they wanted to go in terms of the seeding and how they could shape out with this district. They chose to go with Indian Valley, who we know is the top team out of this district. So Warriors not seeming to be afraid of that challenge.
Yeah, you know, a lot of people don't understand how the brackets work, and when these teams get seeded, that they go and they get to pick where they want to go. And I don't know if Carrollton thought that, you know, I'm going to go right after them, or if Carrollton thought that it was a better matchup for them. So either way, we got a number 1 and number 3 seed playing in a district semifinal.
Well, I'm happy you did bring that up, because you actually might hear later on from head coach Brian Connolly what the thought process was there for Carrollton. Entering this game, as we said, the 1 seed and the 3 seed, both these sides have had phenomenal seasons thus far. We've had Indian Valley a couple games. Carrollton we also had in that opening game against Garraway. Both these sides are hungry to continue on a quest for a state championship, but of course, it's win or go home, whenever, especially when we're talking about a district semifinal. Also, you want that district championship that so many teams covet naturally. Got to get through this game, and, you know, I definitely have to say this is going to be one of the tougher matchups that both these sides have faced all year long.
Yeah, you're going to see two teams that are very good. They're fundamentally sound. They're well coached, and I got to see Carrollton at a home opener, and that was the only baseball game I've got to do for Big Z. Is I've done a lot of softball this year, and Hayden Jenkins was on the mound that night, and he had a really good game that night in defeating the Pirates. So I'm curious to see how Jenkins does against the Braves tonight.
Absolutely. Well, again, you're going to have a first pitch scheduled for 5 o'clock here between the Warriors and the Braves, East 2 District semifinal out of Division II. We'll go ahead and take our first time out and head on over to our coach interviews. Again, you're locked in to the Wood Electric pregame show. Don't go anywhere. Big Z Sports and Claxon Communications are back after this.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in Sugar Creek, Strasburg, and downtown New Philadelphia, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes and teams good luck.
When struggles seem too tough, when sickness takes a hold, when cancer picks a fight, when baby's on its way, when life throws you a curveball, we've got you. With nearly 130 years in your backyard, Altman knows you and knows your community better than anyone. We're your neighbors, your friends, your family, and we want you to be the healthiest you can be. Altman, we are ready. We've got you.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Welcome back to the Wood Electric pregame show, now in the dugout with the coach, brought to you by the Commercial and Savings Bank. It's a Division II East District semifinal matchup from Bowerston, Indian Valley versus Carrollton. Joining us first, it's Warriors head coach Brian Connolly. And Coach, Tell me a little bit about your season. You know, we had you guys early on to start the year. I'm assuming it's a lot different team, though, now after so many games.
Yeah, that first game was a freezing cold windstorm at Garraway. So, yeah, today's a little bit different. It's about 80 degrees and sunny. So, yeah, big difference. But, yeah, we last time you guys did this, we played Garraway, and our season's gone real well. I mean, we got 20 wins. The seniors have stepped up, and we got great senior leadership. So it's been a really fun season.
Now, with that senior leadership, how vital is that in a tournament game like this? You know, we always say it's win or go home, obviously, in a tournament,
right.
But whenever we talk about a district semifinal, so much on the table, it's got to be some nerves out there.
Yeah, no matter what. I mean, the coaches are nervous, the players are nervous, everybody's nervous, but those nerves leave after a couple pitches, and you leave it up to your seniors at this point to be your leaders and step up and get the job done, and they've done it all year, so we're counting on them again today.
Now, what would you say has been Carrollton's strong suit so far this season? We know you've had some good offensive games. We know you've had some good defense and games from the mound. So what's been the biggest strong suit for the Warriors?
I think the thing we stress is pitching and defense, and we try and put pressure on you offensively, and, you know, that's getting base runners, and that's bunting, stealing, hit and running, whatever we got to do to create some problems on the bases. But, yeah, we rely on pitching and defense for sure.
Now, when you look across the diamond at the Indian Valley Braves, you know what kind of season they've had so far this year, and you know, it doesn't get much bigger than this. So what have you talked to your team about when it comes to the Braves?
Well, you know, people question why'd you jump in that spot in the bracket, and it had nothing to do with Indian Valley. It's just the fact that they are the best team in the bracket, and we've got to beat them, and that's all there is to it. So why face them with your 2 or 3 when you can try and beat them with your 1? So it was nothing against Indian Valley. They're a great team, and we know that. We're looking forward to the challenge.
Well, I like hearing that, Coach. So thank you so much for your time, and good luck to the Warriors.
Thank you very much.
That was head coach Brian Connolly, brought to you by the Commercial and Savings Bank. Coming up, we will have Indian Valley head coach Shannon McComb before we get to first pitch. You're listening to the Wood Electric pregame show. We're back after this.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Planning your next vacation or home improvement project and worried about managing expenses? CSB can help with that. Setting a goal is the first step to achieving your vision, and CSB's Money Manager tool helps you get started. Whether you are recovering from Christmas spending or preparing to send kids to college, the Personal Financial Management tool helps you set goals, track your spending, and monitor your progress. Money Manager is available within CSB's online banking. Check it out today. The Commercial and Savings Bank, member FDIC.
I'm Dr. Michele Iona. At Advancing Athletics, our Fuel, Move, Recover philosophy can help anyone be their best. Here's what thriving looks like.
I'm an FMR athlete. I'm an FMR athlete.
I'm an FMR athlete.
From high school to aging well, no one will take care of you and your kids better than us.
Welcome back to the Wood Electric pregame show, live from Bowerston, now in the dugout with the coach, brought to you by the Commercial and Savings Bank. Head coach for the Indian Valley Braves, Shannon McComb. And Coach, obviously, district semifinal. I know you guys have to be excited, but do the nerves ever go away when we get to tournament time?
I don't think so. I think they're always there, especially for the kids. You know, we've been telling them here lately, now you're at the point where it's just a 7-game season, and you just got to continue to win to continue to play. So hopefully the nerves got out of them in the last game, and they're ready to go.
Now, when we talked to Carrollton, or we just talked to Carrollton, they said, you know, they knew what district they were getting into. You guys probably being the top team in the district going into this season. They didn't say, you know, that they wanted to avoid that challenge at all. And I know you guys don't want to avoid any challenges either. So how do you guys feel with that kind of moniker, maybe being the best team in the district?
You know, it's a target on your back. You know, you got that 1 seed, everyone's shooting for you. So, you know, it's no different than being a 2 or 3. You just got to go out and play the way they're capable of playing, and, you know, let everything else take care of itself.
Now, looking at your last contest in the tournament against East Liverpool, 4-2 victory, probably a little bit closer than you guys would have liked. So run me through that game and maybe some things you wanted to improve.
You know, East Liverpool is a pretty good team. They threw the big lefty at us. We had opportunities. We had guys in scoring position. So we got to definitely improve on that. We get guys in scoring position. You know, Carrollton's a real good team, so we're going to have to take advantage, and anytime we have a chance to score, we're going to have to do that tonight.
And anytime we've seen you guys this season, I think for the most part it's been bolstered by great performances on the mound. So what's your guys' approach going to be on the mound today?
Same. We're hoping Sammy goes out, throws a lot of strikes, continues to attack the hitters, and we make plays behind them and just see what happens from there.
And looking ahead, trying to keep your guys focused, district semifinal, we know the district championship's the next thing up, but you have to get through this game. So how do you keep your players focused?
Just like I said earlier, we tell them it's 7 games and you got to win them all. If you lose one, you're done. So you can't look beyond a very good opponent tonight to look at that next game.
Perfect. Well, thank you for your time, Coach, and good luck.
Thank you.
That was head coach Shannon McComb for the Indian Valley Braves, brought to you by the Commercial and Savings Bank. Coming up, we wrap up the Wood Electric pregame show and get to first pitch from Bowerston.
Do you have a low-slope roof that is leaking and causing problems? WM Commercial Roofing believes that finding an efficient, affordable solution shouldn't be a gamble. With over a decade of experience in the commercial roofing industry, we have the perfect solution for your low-slope roofing, whether it's for service or full replacement. WM Commercial Roofing you can trust. Check us out at wmcommercialroofing.com or call 330-275-0088. That's 330-275-0088.
Pets are a very important part of your family, and you only want the best for your fur baby. When you shop at We Love Pets in New Philly, they will take the time to ask questions getting to know you and your pets before suggesting the right product. Plus, We Love Pets only offers the highest quality products at competitive pricing. For all your pets' needs, including their grooming spa, We Love Pets can help. Learn more by visiting WeLovePets.com.
Back to Bowerston and the PAC Drilling Mobile Studios. We get set to wrap up the Wood Electric pregame show. Coming up in just a little while, we've got first pitch between Carrollton and Indian Valley. District semifinal action of the East 2 District 4 Division 2. We'll go ahead and move on now to our WM Commercial Roofing starting lineups. I'll start with the Carrollton Warriors. Leading things off for them, center fielder number 12, Jackson Rinks. Then the second baseman in the second spot, it's Caden Rinninger, number 17. Then in the third spot, first baseman number 13, Caden Smith. In the power spot, it's the catcher, number 3, Landon James. Number 9, the left fielder, Garrett Broadwater. Then in the sixth spot, it's the pitcher, number 10, Hayden Jenkins. Number 32 in the seventh spot, third baseman, Jake Whitmore. Then in the eighth spot, it's John Byrony, the right fielder. He wears number 30. Cooper Hahn, he's your DH today. He bats in the 9 spot, number 18. And out in the field at shortstop, number 11, Isaiah McConnell. That's your WM Commercial Roofing starting lineups. For the Carrollton Warriors, Shannon Thomas has us covered with the Indian Valley Braves.
Yeah, leading off for the Braves will be number 15, center fielder Rafe Bonifay. Batting second will be number 5, Tanya McComb, the catcher. Batting third will be number 19, Cale Coachman. He's playing second base tonight. Batting fourth will be number 24, Brogan Bircher. He's your left fielder. Batting fifth will be number 8, Jackson Bircher, playing third base. Batting sixth will be Spencer Haney, wearing number 4 and playing shortstop tonight. Batting seventh will be number 9, the starting pitcher, Samuel Zerker. Batting eighth will be number 22, Braden Parsons. He plays first base. And rounding out the starting lineup will be number 21, Eric Golder, your right fielder.
Thank you for that, Shannon. Again, that is your WM Commercial Roofing starting lineups as we get set, as both teams taking the field now. Well, Indian Valley taking the field on defense to start things off. The winner of this contest will move on to the district final. They'll play the winner of Cambridge and West Holmes. That game will be ongoing. We'll try to keep you up to date with the score in that one. And Shannon, we get to this point in the season, we know it's win or go home in the tournament. We say it every single time we come out here. How many nerves do you think go into this for these two teams when you talk about them both being top 5 seeds? They came into this season, they knew they were probably going to have a pretty good year, but obviously given the seeding, they sit at the top of the Division 2 in this district, and they know how much pressure's here. So how do you think they can go about relaxing themselves?
Well, for Indian Valley, they didn't have school today. They got out of school last week, so Indian Valley, these kids probably just woke up today, went and had some fun with their friends. They probably maybe had a, batting practice this morning, did some things. So they was probably able to relax a little bit more to occupy their day, where Carrollton, I believe, is still in school. So when you're sitting in class and that class is starting to drag out, you start thinking about that game a little bit. So either way, both teams probably have some nerves. That'll go away here as soon as that first pitch fires across the plate, and we'll go and see a fantastic ball game.
Again, that will pretty much wrap up our Wood Electric pregame show. We're just a few moments away from first pitch. We'll talk about that pitching matchup as we had mentioned earlier on for Carrollton. Hayden Jenkins on the mound, and Shannon, that was the one who was on the mound whenever they took on the Garraway Pirates early on in the year that you got to see. He had some pretty good stuff.
Yeah, he's got some real good stuff. Got a nice little fastball on him, got some movement, but in that game he had a lot of control. But his defense also backed him up. And you know as well in baseball and softball, it really doesn't matter how good that pitcher is if their defense doesn't play behind them, because teams are going to get some hits. They are going to try to hit the gap, and you got to be able to make the plays for your pitcher.
As for the Indian Valley Braves, who technically is the higher seed on the pseudo home team in this one, it's Sam Zerker on the mound for them, and he's had some real dominant performances on the mound as well, and thus far, if I'm not mistaken, was also the one on the bump when Indian Valley topped East Liverpool 4-2. Kind of a luxury for them to have somebody who can go out there and dominate. However, going to be interesting to see if he can hit his spots early.
Yeah, and one thing about Indian Valley, they got a really good pitcher in Sam Zerker, but they also got another good pitcher in Cal Coachman. So, it'll come down to if he doesn't perform, Shannon McComb's got plenty of people that he could go to in a hurry. So, like you said, it's going to be a coach's game today.
As we get set to go, is stepping in to the box to lead things off, it's Jackson Rinks, the center fielder for Carson. We are just about set. As Zerker gets set, and his first offering from Bowerston is in there for strike number one. We are underway in district semifinal action. Today's presentation brought to you by Altman Hospital and the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency.
As a starting pitcher, that's the first thing you like to see right there, your very first pitch. You got it in the zone. Now you kind of know where the zone's at, and you can work out a little bit.
Zerker fires, swung on and missed. Rinks is behind 0-2. Low inside corner for Zerker. Center fielder for the Warriors just couldn't quite catch up.
Yeah, like I said, Zerker did a nice job with that placement right there. Got him to chase it.
Zerker looking for a 3-pitch at-bat to start the game. This one popped up straight back, and it's going to go out of play. We'll do it again at 0-2.
That one fouled off, headed towards the softball field. Luckily, no game over there tonight, so no fans had to worry about it.
No one having a yell headache. Rink stands back in. Zerker's ready. His 0-2. Swung on, laced to right field, and it is going to drop in front of Golder for a base hit. Carrollton leads the game off with a single as Rinks does a nice job extending the arms and just poking that ball over the infield. No outs and an early base runner for the Warriors.
Yeah, he got just enough of the bat on it to poke it out there. Golder got a nice break on it, but it just dropped so fast he didn't have a chance to make the play. He had to just wait and get it on the one hop.
Renninger steps in, the second baseman. Zerker's ready. He'll fire, and that one's low. Dug out by Tanyan McComb behind the plate. Zerker ready for his next offering as he takes the sign from McComb. He deals. Swung on, a little tapper off the plate. Goes back to the cage. Counts even at 1-1.
Yeah, fouls that one off there. Just a little, got the top of it, rolled it right back here beside us.
Coach Conley giving Renninger the sign with the 1-1. Zerker offers way high and tight as I think he lost the grip. Maybe trying to go off speed, drop the ball, or drop the bottom out of that.
Yeah, that one come in high and tight, and that one there is the one you don't want to wear.
Well, thankfully, I don't think that was a fastball from Zerker. It's 2-1. Swung on. There's a line drive down the right field line. It's going to be past Golder. He's going to cut it off, but there goes the runner to second and Rinks. It's going to be runners at the corners. Nobody gone, and Carrollton is in business early.
Yeah, nice job by Renninger there. He was able to get nice contact on it, and it started the tail foul, but it worked out in his favor as it drops. Golder had to just run over there and get it off the one hop. Did a nice job getting it in. Made a nice throw.
Credit to Golder and Wright. Sometimes you want to try to run directly to that ball, try to make a highlight reel catch, but instead he cut it off. Probably prevented a run because if he misjudges that, that's going to the fence. So now it's Caden Smith, the first baseman, He'll round the bunt, pulls back the bat, and watches strike one.
Yeah, no out.
And there goes the runner, and it's Renninger who got tagged out as they were trying to get a rundown situation. Tanyan McComb read it all the way, though, let him get close to second, fired it, and it was Coachman who made the tag. That's a good play for the Braves defense now. One gone, runner stays at third, but they get one of them off the base paths.
Yeah, nice play right there. You know, that's senior leadership right there. They was able to get the run or get the out, plus not let the runner advance from third.
So the 0-1 from Zerker on the way. Put into play. Little bouncer to second baseman Cale Coachman. He wanted to go home, but McComb from behind the plate wisely pointed on to first and said, go ahead and take the out, as that's going to be an RBI sacrifice for Smith.
Yeah, like I said right there, they probably could have tried to make a play, but Tanyan McComb knows there's a long way to go in this game. Let's get the sure out, get the guy off the base.
So 2 gone. Now James steps in from the power spot. 1-0 lead early for the Warriors. Nobody on base as James thought about it but held the bat back. Watches ball one in the, I can't quite say in the dirt here, Shannon. In the turf.
and the rubber pellets.
Zerker ready again. He'll kick and fire. That one catches the inside corner, strike one. The 1-1 delivery, that's going to catch the zone again. James kind of got tied up. I think he was maybe expecting fastball, and it looked like Zerker might have taken something off of it.
Yeah, nice job by Zerker there. Got the placement on it. That takes the count 1 and 2.
Zerker's ready with his 1-2. He'll deliver, swung on and missed, strike 3. So Carrollton strikes once. They lead 1-0. It will be the Braves up to the plate after this.
Country Club Rehabilitation Campus is a full continuum care facility located in Dover, Ohio. Their campus offers independent and assisted living apartments and suites, skilled nursing, 7 days a week rehabilitation, respiratory care, and long-term care. The Country Club campus provides excellent personalized treatment plans that meet or exceed their residents' outcomes and goals. If you are looking for a place to call home or just need short-term assistance, contact Country Club Rehabilitation Campus at Dover, 330-343-5568.
Amici's Pizza congratulates the Ridgewood Generals and the Indian Valley Braves for their outstanding years and wish them all the best. Amici's Pizza serves your favorite traditional pizzas and specialty pizzas. Everything from the dough to the sauce is made fresh daily. Pizza is loved by most. It's been around for years. There's just something different about a pizza from Amici's. Try one today in West Lafayette and now in Janaden Hutton. Big city taste for a small town price.
Bonifay, McComb, and Coachman will lead things off for Indian Valley in the bottom of the first. They trail the Carrollton Warriors 1-0 in this East 2 District semi-final from Bowerston. Big Z Sports and Claxon Communications bringing you today's contest. Getting the start for Carrollton on the bump. The big lefty for them, Hayden Jenkins. He'll look to make short order of the top of the order for the Indian Valley Braves. 1 seed versus 3 seed. Good job by Carrollton in that first half inning, Shannon, to get on the board early. They seemed to kind of be ready for what Zerker was going to bring. Jumped on him real quick.
Yeah, probably a little bit of scouting right there. Was able to fill him out early, and they was able to put it out there in right field. And those are tough plays to play when you get them out in the corners like that.
Again, of course, we'll try to keep you updated with the Cambridge West Holmes game, 5 seed versus 11 seed. That's the other district semifinal going on. Winner of this contest will be playing the winner of that one for that district crown. Of course, champion of the district moves on to the regionals. Plenty at stake as Bonifay gets ready to step in to start things off for the Braves on offense tonight. As Jenkins is ready, he'll kick and deal. Strike on the outside corner to start the game. Something of note, Shannon. Jenkins, a lot of high school pitchers will do this, but go straight from the stretch, no windup. His next delivery, pop foul, moves the count to 0-2.
Yeah, Jenkins, he's bringing both of them pretty much right down the center of the plate and told Bonifay, if you can have him, go after him.
Now the 0-2. Off speed, inside corner, strike three. A 3-pitch strikeout for Jenkins to start the game. So it will be Tanyan McComb in the second spot for the Braves. As the first delivery to him, just a tad high for ball one.
Yeah, Jenkins brought that one high, maybe just a little outside. See what he comes back with here.
That one had to be a hair inside, so now it's 2-0. Didn't miss by much.
Nice job by McComb. He watched both those ones go by.
Always a key early on to try to make the pitcher work as McComb turns away, but it catches the inside corner. Next delivery, rocket shot in between the shortstop and the third baseman for a one-out base hit for the Braves catcher.
Yeah, nice job by McComb. He sat on that one, put it right through the gap. Got the Braves in business.
Coachman stands in. Jenkins, see if he tries to keep McComb close at first. Instead, he'll offer to the plate. Coachman fouls it away.
Fouls that one up into the weeds behind home plate.
I wouldn't envy the person who has to mow that next. I'm sure you'll find a few baseballs in there. Gets the sign from home plate and ready on the 0-1. You step off as he'll throw over to first. McComb dives back in safely. Jenkins' next delivery, outside corner, strike two. Coachman behind 0-2. We saw Jenkins against Bonifay, and the first batter went off speed in this situation. That time just tries the low heat but misses.
Coachman, one of the senior leaders on this team. He's had a pretty good career at Indian Valley.
Next delivery way high. Coachman's battled back to even the count at 2-2. The eye candy pitch, Shannon, all you're going to do is pop that straight in the air. Very hard to get your hands high enough to actually drive that ball. The 2-2 in the dirt, blocked from behind the plate, and will keep McComb from advancing as Coachman will trot on to first. I was about to say that's a full count now. Coachman miscounted. So it instead will be a full count, and now there's going to be some confusion on the base paths because McComb went on to second, and he's going to stand there on the plate and not move, and of course that will be he would be safe, as we're getting an explanation from the home plate umpire. So McComb will be allowed to stay at second.
Yeah, I mean,
you could almost call it a stolen base, but not technically. The rule of thumb there is, if it's not a walk, Shannon, and you see that runner moving, go tag him before he makes it to the base, because otherwise he's going to be awarded it every time. So runner in scoring position now for Coachman, who will watch ball four. So no harm, no foul, as it's the same situation. 2 on, 1 out, with Bircher with Brogan Bircher standing at the plate.
Oh, it's funny because we're both sitting here doing our own little books, and you said full count, and I looked, and I had full count, and he's walking down the baseline. I thought we both missed a pitch somewhere.
Jenkins' first offering misses the zone to Bircher. That's a situation, too, where somebody out in the field should yell out if they had any question. Just go tag the guy advancing just in case. There's a hard foul ball to the right. Ball was inside. Bircher couldn't turn on it. Count goes even at 1-1.
Landon James goes out to talk to his pitcher, Jenkins. Defensively for Carrollton, Jenkins pitching, James on second, or James the catcher, Smith third, first base. How about I just stop with that lineup right now?
I knew where you were going with. Jenkins ready. His delivery. And that's a hot shot down the first base line.
Foul.
And is just going to hook foul past a diving Smith, who nearly got a glove on it. Brogan Bircher sees the count go 1-2. Shannon, that could have been a highlight reel play for Smith. Only problem is he makes contact with that ball in fair ground and pushes it foul. If he can't make the catch, that's potentially a tying run coming around.
Yeah, that there's one of those ones where the coach is probably glad you didn't get a glove on it because I don't think he was going to make the catch.
1-2 delivery, high and tight. Counts even at 2-2. Tying run at second base, bottom of the first. East 2 district semifinal. Jenkins ready. His 2-2 way high. Count goes back to full. Back-to-back batters now have gotten to a full count after Jenkins started the game with that 3-pitch strikeout.
Yeah, Jenkins looked like he just lost that one as he was coming over the top.
Next delivery. Outside corner, strike 3 called. Second strikeout looking for Jenkins, who's got the Warriors with 2 outs, with Jackson Bircher at the plate for Indian Valley.
Jackson just a sophomore for the Braves, but he's got a pretty big bat.
First offering to him was high and outside, but he check swung. Or had a check swing. I don't think check swung is the right phrase, Shannon. Stands back in.
Either way, swung or not, it was still a strike.
As long as it didn't say swang, I think we're all right. The 0-1. Outside corner, strike 2. Just at the knees. Bircher behind 0-2. Have to protect the outside corner. The next offering, swung on and missed. 3 punch-outs in the first for Jenkins. Indian Valley leaves 2 on. Carrollton leads 1-0 at the plate to start the second after this.
Powered by Purpose at Kent State University, Tuscarawas. Kent State Tusk offers over 30 bachelor's and associate degrees. We have over a dozen athletic programs, including basketball and volleyball. Student life is diverse with over 20 extracurricular student clubs. Our nursing and technology programs are some of the most sought after in the area. Staying local is the most cost-effective way of obtaining your degree. Define your own success. Powered by Purpose at Kent State University, Tuscarawas.
Sammy Sue's Barbecue on Front Street in Dover offers a menu full of house smoked meats, including choices like ribs, chicken, steak, and pork. Sammy Sue's takes pride in knowing that everything on the menu is made fresh in their kitchen with the freshest ingredients. Sammy's also offers a variety of specials all week long, including the popular wing nights every Tuesday and Thursday. Find Sammy Sue's Barbecue on Facebook for a full list of daily specials and everything they have to offer.
Welcome back to the PAC Drilling Mobile Studio. Nick, Shannon, Claxon Communications, bringing you today's ball game. East 2 District semifinal. Winner goes on to take on the winner of Cambridge and West Holmes. 1-0 the lead in favor of the Warriors over the Braves, and good recovery for the Carrollton ace, Shannon, to got that punch out to start the inning, but then all of a sudden saw the two base runners on with a little bit of a defensive gaffe, too, leading to McComb taking second, but didn't end up hurting the Braves.
Yeah, I mean, Jenkins did a nice job right there. Like you said, he jumped out early on the first batter, 3 straight strikes, and then he gave up the two base runners, and all of a sudden he comes right back to where he was with the first batter. And Carrollton, Coach Bonifay's got to be happy with how Jenkins ended that inning.
So to lead things off, it's 5-6-7 for Carrollton. It will be Broadwater, Jenkins, and Whitmore expected up. Zerker, the big righty for Indian Valley, gets set to start the second inning. And he ended the first with a punch-out of James after giving up that one run to start the scoring. First offering to Broadwater's high for ball one.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how Zerker comes back out this inning.
Zerker's ready for his 1-0. He'll deliver in the dirt. Now 2-0. The next offering, inside corner, called strike one. A lot of sweeping action from right to left, Shannon, from the big righty.
Yeah, he's trying to figure out where that zone's at, and right there he got the strike.
2-1 offering, high outside corner, but Zerker couldn't catch it. Broadwater's ahead, 3-1.
Broadwater just a sophomore for the Warriors.
Three-1 delivery is going to be on the outside corner. Payoff pitch upcoming. A little back and forth between Zerker and Broadwater. Left fielder for Carrollton has not swung at a pitch yet, making Zerker work. Payoff pitch is in there. Strike three called, as Zerker will start it off with a strikeout looking in the second inning.
Broadwater thought he had the called ball right there and got the little trot going, and umpire shut him down quick with a strike.
So Jenkins in. Batting out of the sixth spot. Zerker tried to bend. Backdoor curveball, couldn't catch. The 1-0 delivery on the outside corner, strike one. Next delivery at the knees, inside corner. Jenkins slips behind, 1-2. Zerker, after not having a whole bunch of, not having batters that took him deep in the count to start things off, Carrollton, through their first two in the second inning, are making him work, but next one swung on and missed. Jenkins sat down. Third punch out of the game, second of this inning for Zerker.
Yeah, nice job by Zerker there. That first batter took him deep, like you said, and the count went full, then comes right back with this one, and 4 pitches gets Jenkins out.
Jake Whitmore stands in. First delivery he sees from Zerker is high. Said about Shannon about where the zone is, and a lot of these batters like to establish things early. Carrollton really jumped out quickly. It's the most they didn't see the first few batters for Carrollton didn't see a real thorough look into what Zerker's going to bring. Next delivery was high as well, but Whitmore held his bat back, didn't offer.
Yeah, and sometimes when you're trying to find that zone, you also got to look at the batter stance. Whitmore here, he leans a little lower than the other batter, so that kind of brings the zone down a little bit.
Next delivery in there, strike one. Two-run offering is a half-hearted swing from Whitmore, who got tied up by the Big Bend to count even at 2-2. Next delivery. Swung on and missed. Strike three. 3 straight punch-outs for Zerker. Indian Valley still trails 1-0, but the Braves are at the plate after this.
Hi, this is McInturf. The past 30 years, the residents in and around the Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff of McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all of those communities, there is nothing better than high school sports. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season. And make the call to McInturf Realty, 330-364-SOLD, or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Janaden-Hutton, or call 740-254-4626.
A 3-up, 3-down inning for Indian Valley's Ace and Zerker. 3 straight punch-outs. Braves trail 1-0 here in the bottom of the second. East 2 District semifinal. Carrollton jumped out to the early lead. An update, the winner of this game will take on the winner of Cambridge and West Holmes in the top of the second inning. It's the Bobcats who have the 3-0 lead over the Knights. Of course, the winners of that game and this game meeting for a district championship opportunity as Spencer Haney stands in for the first time for Indian Valley today. Jenkins back to work. He had 3 punch-outs in the first. That one put into play. Haney slaps it onto the first baseman and Smith. He's hustling down the line. Close play at first, and he is going to be out as Jenkins covers. Haney dove in head first but couldn't beat the throw.
Yeah, nice job by Jenkins to get over there quick. It kind of was a little closer than it should have been, but Haney has some speed. He was able to get down there, but at the end, he's still out.
Now Zerker stands in. See if he's riding any of that momentum from those 4 straight punch-outs he's had. Jenkins ready. He'll kick and deal inside. Ball 1. .1-0 deliveries in the dirt. Zerker ahead 2-0. Jenkins going to have to challenge him with the next pitch. His delivery is inside just a hair. So a 3-0. Imagine a take all the way.
Zerker doing a nice job so far, laying off those pitches.
Good patience. Next one is going to be right down Broadway, strike 1. Next delivery, Zerker puts a charge into it between shortstop and third base. A 1-out base knock for Indian Valley. Zerker showing great patience, as it was Jenkins who went back-to-back low fastballs, timed it up well. Standing in Braden Parsons, his first at bat. Parsons, a former McInturf Realty Player of the Game for us when Indian Valley defeated New Philadelphia. He had a nice game on the mound. There's going to be a pickoff there as Jenkins goes to first, and Zerker got caught napping. Nice play from Jenkins and Smith to get the tag down.
Coach McComb saying he tagged him in the back.
Coach McComb not too happy about that call. I think the Carrollton Warriors, though, out there on the field, pretty happy with it. His first delivery to Parsons is high, ball one. The 1-0, swung on. Thought he fouled it, but regardless, it's strike one. Next offer, a outside corner, just misses. Ball two. Saw the extra snap from James behind the plate, trying to frame it up on the outside corner. Couldn't convince Blue. Jenkins' next delivery, inside corner, strike two called. So the even 2-2 count to Parsons, who tries to keep the inning alive with a two-out base hit. As the delivery is an off-speed inside, count pushes full. Jenkins ready. The 3-2 offering. Just outside, and it is a two-out walk, as I don't think the Carrollton dugout was too pleased with that.
Nice job by Parsons. That pitch looked like it was going to be just on the inside corner, and he held off, and he got the walk.
Was certainly close, as now we're going to actually have time called. Blue going to walk over to the Carrollton dugout. I think they were asking for an explanation of where that pitch missed. Cooler heads prevail, Shannon, as is normally the case. So it's Eric Golder, the right fielder. He'll stand in. Jenkins delivers. Outside corner, ball one. Catcher and Landon James having a conversation with his pitcher, maybe picking up on something. You would think the lefty-lefty matchup would go in favor of Jenkins, but we'll see how it shapes out. Next delivery, swung on and missed. Golder was behind it.
Golder, just a sophomore for the Braves, didn't play baseball last year. He ran track. This year he came back to baseball.
Delivery from Jenkins, too low, ball two. Parsons, medium lead at first. Can't imagine Jenkins would try a pickoff here with two outs. And there's going to be a throw over to first, not in time. Sometimes such an advantage that left-handed pitchers can have in high school baseball. Deceptive step over there. Can really catch runners in between as Golder offers at the next one. He was behind it again, and the count is even at 2-2.
Yeah, those left-handed pitchers, especially somebody like Jenkins who doesn't go for the stretch, he's got a little quicker release to get to first base.
He'll kick and deal. Popped up, straight up. James moving for it. He'll be under it, and that will end the inning as it's a pop out in fair territory. Indian Valley leads one on base. They still trail 1-0. It will be the Warriors at the plate after this.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Kime Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch. We're your local guys for all your propane needs. You can count on us. We take pride in what we do and in serving you. TMK is the name you trust. All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
8-9-1 due up for Carrollton. They lead 1-0 over Indian Valley in this East 2 District semifinal. Been a bit of a pitcher's duel to start things off. Sam Zerker gave up that run in the first inning, but shut down the Carrollton bats the next time we saw him. We'll see what Byrony, Hahn, and Rinks can do as they get set to step up to the plate for Carrollton. Big thank you to our presenting sponsors today, the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and Altman Hospital, and a big thank you to all of you who are watching today on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Pretty packed house here from Bowerston, no surprise for this tournament clash. As also, I realize I can't read my own writing. I'm sorry, John Byrong stepping in. I kept saying Byrony. So Byrong in. Zerker's first offering to him is swung on and missed to start the third. Isn't that terrible, Shannon? We've been doing this for how long? I can't read my own bookkeeping.
Well, you think after so many games, I still wouldn't be stumbling over my words.
Next offering from Zerker is in there, strike two.
Wrong. He's just a sophomore for the Warriors. Warriors are a very young team. Only got 2 seniors in the starting lineup. Got 4 sophomores.
The 0-2. Swung on and missed in the dirt. McComb will glove it, and he will wind and fire on to first for out number 1. Another punch out for Zerker. Make that 5 in a row. Hahn gets ready to step in for the Warriors. The last 3 batters that Zerker had faced, he had to throw at least 5 pitches or more in every one of those at-bats. Not the case as he gets Byrong in 3. Zerker's first delivery to Hahn, too high, he lays off. The 1-0 delivery swung on and missed. Hahn out on his front foot, couldn't make contact as he'll ready himself again. Somehow made contact on the inside part of the plate and fouls it away to stay alive at 1-2.
Hahn just a freshman. Team gets younger as they go.
The 1-2. In the dirt. Count pushes even at 2-2. Next delivery from Zerker is a hot shot to short. It's going to be gloved cleanly, delivered on to first. High throw, but it's going to be in time as Parsons goes skyward and is able to grab it. Heck of a play by Spencer Haney to corral it. That ball hopped up high into his gut, but he still somehow delivered it on to first.
Yeah, made good contact to get over there. And like I said, Haney got down on it. It took a weird hop right there off the turf, come into its midsection. He kind of bobbled it. Got the throw over by Parsons. Nice job by Parsons to go up, get it, and get back down to the bag.
Top of the order as Rink stands back in. He delivered a single in the first. Came around to score the game's only run to this point. Zerker offers too high. Rinks faked the bunt. Pulled the bat back. The 1-0 delivery. Outside corner, strike one.
Rinks had a single to right field last time up the bat. He was also the batter that come around to score.
Next delivery is going to bounce about a foot in front of the plate. Count goes to 2-1. I can't imagine being a catcher behind the plate, Shannon, and having to deal with hops off the turf. It's got to be moving pretty quick when it comes up off the ground. Two-one offering from Zerker is a line shot into right center. That could be extra bases. Rink's going around first. He'll look at second, but a good hustle play out in center to cut it off. Second single for Rinks.
Yeah, I thought that one was going to get to the fence, but Rafe Bonifay took the nice angle from the center field position to get over there. Like you said, Rinks with his second single of the game.
Rinninger stands back in. His first time up, he also had a single. Eventually got, I guess you could say, caught stealing. He was trying to get into a rundown, but it didn't quite work out well. As they had runners at the corners, did Carrollton. But a heads-up play for McComb and Coachman prevented him from advancing. Next delivery. Fouled off the plate, as it did go into fair territory, but actually fouled out of the batter's box, I should say, Shannon.
Yeah, nice job by Blue to be right on top of it.
Next delivery from Zerker. Runner goes in the dirt, ball one, and Rinks with some real speed as he'll step into second, no problem.
Yeah, McComb didn't even attempt to make the throw, and he calls timeout. He's going to go out and talk to Zerker.
McComb did a nice job blocking it, but was not going to have any chance to pop up and fire. The 1-2 delivery upcoming. Runner in scoring position. Carrollton already leads 1-0 in the top of the third. Zerker's delivery. Outside corner just off the plate. Counts even at 2-2. Zerker looking the runner back. Now he'll come to the plate. Swung on and missed. Another punch out for Zerker. Carrollton strands one at Conotton Valley. They still lead 1-0 in this district semifinal. Big Z Sports is back after this.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop into the Niedenthal facility on North Wooster Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
One thing every sports family knows is how crazy eating schedules can get. Well, let Papa John's of Uricksville and New Philadelphia handle the cooking. Papa John's offers a full menu including stuffed crust pizza, Papa Diaz, wings, cheese sticks, and so much more. See all that Papa John's has to offer by visiting papajohns.com and keep earning those Papa rewards. Papa John's of Uricksville and New Philadelphia. Just what you need for your busy schedule.
Welcome back to the PAC Drilling Mobile Studio. Carrollton still leads Indian Valley 1-0. As we head to the bottom of the third inning, both pitchers doing a wonderful job thus far. Only blemish for Zerker for the Braves, coming from those couple of base knocks to start the game. But since then, Shannon, after he gave up that run, out of the 8 batters he has faced, 6 of them have ended in a punch-out.
Yeah, like I said, just a couple little errors there in that first inning cost them.
Bonifay's going to round to bunt to start off the next inning, and he actually fouled it over the cage. So he'll fall behind 0-1.
Yeah, he got just underneath of that one.
I don't see that every day.
That ball was moving pretty fast, so he got under it. It popped it clear up over top the backstop and down into the crowd.
Looks like the Carrollton and Indian Valley faithful here weren't expecting that bunt to go over either. Jenkins' 0-1's too low. Bonifay led the game off, was a strikeout looking. Next delivery, outside corner, just misses, 2-1. Jenkins' delivery, that's a hot shot to left, and it's going to go right into the glove of the Warriors left fielder as Broadwater barely had to move. Good contact for Bonifay, just couldn't find the gap.
Yeah, he put a nice drive into that ball, just drove it just a little too far.
McComb stands back in. He had a single in the first. And advanced to second on a very bizarre play. As he wastes no time, gets into it, and goes right over the shortstop's head for his second single. I guess McComb decided he didn't need to see too many more pitches than that.
Yes, McComb having a nice day at the plate so far.
2 for 2 with the 2 singles. Nice game behind the plate as well. Coachman stands in. He walked his first time. Jenkins' delivery. Coachman goes to the right side. Racing in for it's the right fielder who will make the grab for out number 2. Well, right idea for the Braves' second baseman, but couldn't get it on the ground through the hole between first and second.
McComb had a nice big lead out there, sat down and had to go back.
Brogan Bircher stands in. He was a strikeout looking in the first. Runner on first, 2 gone. Indian Valley trails 1-0 to Carrollton. Bircher sees his first pitch high and outside. Scoring update, Cambridge West Holmes. It's the Bobcats who lead the Knights in the other district semifinal for East 2. 3-0. Jenkins delivers in the dirt. Good scoop from behind the plate by James.
Yeah, James did a nice job getting down and getting that one. If not, McComb would have advanced.
Jenkins 2-0. Instead, he'll step off and throw to first. McComb dives back in safely. I would guess that Indian Valley, after Zerker got picked off in the second, they're going to be real wary about trying to get too far from first.
Yeah, you don't want to sleep on Jenkins.
Next delivery was high. Bircher wanted to offer, but held the bat back wisely. He's ahead 3-0.
Yeah, Bircher did a nice job leaving that one up there. He really wanted it, but he left it.
Every batter wants the eye candy. 3-0. Just inside for ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk issued. 2 runners on for Indian Valley with Jackson Bircher now at the plate. 2 gone in the inning, but a prime opportunity for the Braves to potentially draw even. Bircher was a strikeout in the first as well. He'll watch the big bend that nearly drops in, but just falls a slight bit too far. 1-0. With the 1-0. There's a hard line drive to center, but standing under it and putting it away, no problem, is Rinks. Carrollton still leads 1-0. Big Z Sports is back after this.
People are always asking, what is Cartoons? I hear that name on the radio all the time. Cartoons is a radio shop in New Philadelphia that specializes in tuning up your stereo system on anything you drive or ride. We tune up car tunes, truck tunes, boat tunes, motorcycle tunes, RV tunes, new and used vehicle tunes. We carry the best brands from Kenwood, Sony, Alpine, Pioneer, just to name a few. Cartoons also carries a full line of lighting accessories, backup camera systems, remote starts, or just need it installed? Give us a call. Cartoons on West High Avenue in New Philly. Be there.
We are Claymont High School students. Teenagers love a party, especially during prom and graduation season. Often alcohol is involved. Some parents think that hosting a teen drinking party in their home will keep the kids out of trouble.
While their intentions are good, it's illegal, unsafe, and unhealthy for anyone under the age of 21 to drink alcohol.
Did you know parents who host lose the most?
Here are the facts. If you make alcohol available at teen parties, you can be prosecuted.
This message brought to you by Claymont High School students, Empower Tusk, and the Adams Board of Tuscarawas and Carroll Counties.
Back to the PAC Drilling Mobile Studio. Big Z Sports, Claxon Communications bringing you an East 2 District semifinal. Winner will advance to take on the winner of Cambridge and West Holmes. Warriors up 1-0. Shannon, I didn't expect that we'd have all of our scoring happening in the first inning through the first few batters. But ultimately, that's where we sit.
Yeah, I thought it would take at least one trip through the lineup for each team before somebody would figure something out and score a run. But Carrollton come out, jumped on Zerker quick, got that 1-0 lead, and then it's just kind of the pitchers have taken over. The Braves' offense has got to find a way. You know, like you said off air, the Braves have stranded 5 runners, and that's no way to win a baseball game.
5 runners through 3 completed innings. I know that's something Coach McComb in the dugout's probably telling his guys, got to get them around. So to start the fourth, it's 3-4-5 due up for Carrollton. Smith, James, and Broadwater. Smith delivered a sacrifice RBI in the first that brought home the only run to this point. Zerker's first delivery this inning. Smith's actually going to try to lay the bunt down, but he's going to push it foul. Trying to catch the Indian Valley defense napping. Extended the bat head just a bit too far.
Yeah, if he could have got it down in fair territory on this turf, it still would have been a hard throw or hard play to outrun because Bircher was coming up on it.
Zerker's next delivery. Outside, ball 1. The 1-1. Smith sees it high and tight, and I think they're going to say it actually might have caught his, they're going to say it caught his sleeve. So a hit by pitch to start things off in the fourth. Thought they were going to say it might have caught his chest of the jersey, but instead left sleeve. So in a game that's as tight as this one, get runners on any way you can, Shannon.
Yeah, that was a close one there. He knew that he knew he got brushed, so he started jogging, and Blue called it.
So James stands back in. He struck out in the first. Zerker's delivery just misses. Zerker's ready. He'll wind and fire, and there's a nice base knock for Carrollton as they get 2 on now to start the fourth as James delivers right between the 5-6 hole. So 2 runners on with Broadwater at the plate. This is the section, Shannon, that's already been through now for Carrollton that had all the success to start the game against Zerker, but from here on out, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, it was a bit of a different story.
Yeah, well, now with 2 base runners on and no outs, Zerker's got to go to work again and see if he gets the same results at the bottom of this lineup.
Zerker delivers. That was going to be a sac bunt attempt for Broadwater, who fouled it back. McComb from behind the plate was ready to sprint out try to get in front of that bunt, deliver it on to third potentially to get the lead runner. Zerker's ready. He'll kick and deal. Another bunt attempt. That's a perfect one. McComb's going to grab it. He'll have to deliver on to first. Close play there, but he will be called out at one. So Broadwater does his job, moves both runners into scoring position. Runners at third and second with one down.
Yeah, nice play by McComb. That ball rolled out there a long ways. He's able to get it, get the out. Like you said, both runners advance.
Jenkins stands in. He struck out his first time. Zerker's first delivery in the dirt. McComb blocks and holds the runner at third.
McComb having to work a little extra here behind the plate. That runner sitting third base.
The bright side is he knows neither runner's going to move as long as he can keep the ball in front of him. Zerker's ready. He'll deliver. That's going to be a strike.
This is a deep backstop here, so if it gets by you, runners are in action.
Deep backstop, but on turf, balls can roll quite a ways, so see if there's any spring back off of the cage. Zerker's actually going to step off and throw on to third. Bit of a close play, but no problem for Smith to get back. Jenkins ready for the 1-1 from Zerker as he's set. He'll kick and fire. Big bend again, but it's in the dirt. Jenkins ahead, 2-1. Good hitters count. Great situation. His team up 1-0. Two runners standing in scoring position. Zerker's ready. Too high. Count goes to 3-1. The 3-1 delivery from Zerker's going to catch the zone. Count goes full. Had to bring a strike. Didn't want to load the bases. Payoff pitch upcoming.
Yeah, after those first couple balls, Jenkins, he was sitting on that one all the way. He was going to make him throw a strike. Zerker was able to do it.
The 3-2 just misses the zone, and the bases are juiced with one gone. Zerker tried high outside, just couldn't catch. Good patience for Jenkins. It'll now be Whitmore who stands in. Whitmore a strikeout in the second.
This next pitch will be Zerker's 60th pitch of the game.
In this inning, hit by pitch and a walk issued from Zerker with the single as well. His first delivery is going to be put on the ground to second, picked up by Coachman. He'll go two, now on to first, and it is an inning-ending double play. Carrollton leads them loaded, but the Indian Valley defense bails out their pitcher. We go on to the bottom of the fourth, still at 1-0.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in Sugar Creek, Strasburg, and downtown New Philadelphia, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes and teams good luck.
When struggles seem too tough, when sickness takes a hold, when cancer picks a fight, when baby's on its way, when life throws you a curveball, we've got you. With nearly 130 years in your backyard, Altman knows you and knows your community better than anyone. We're your neighbors, your friends, your family. and we want you to be the healthiest you can be. Altman, we are ready. We've got you.
Welcome back to the PAC Drilling mobile studio from Bowerston. What a defensive play for the Braves as they pick up Zerker on the mound with a 4-6-3 double play to end the inning. Shannon, just what the doctor ordered after Zerker seemed to struggle a bit.
Yeah, that ball was hit hard to Cal Coachman over at second base, and he's able to get a hold of it. Got it over to Spencer Haney, who was a shortstop covering second. Fired it over to Braden Parsons at first, and big out for the Braves right there because they could have really put some insurance runs on them.
There are a few things prettier in the game of baseball than a nicely executed 4-6-3 double play. As we head on to the bottom of the fourth, it's Haney, Zerker, and Parsons. Haney, his first time, he ground out to first. Close bang-bang play. So he'll be looking to drive something out of the infield this time around. First offering, it's going to be right back up the middle, and sure enough, it's a leadoff base knock for Haney. You think I might have spoke that one into existence, Shannon?
Hey, he did a nice job on that one. You called that ball down on the turf for him. So hit it to the same location, but this time it was a single.
Just a little bit more juice behind it. So Zerker stands in. He had a single in the second. Was ultimately picked off shortly after. Looking to knot this game up. He's pitched a nice game on the mound, minus the 1 run given up. Everything else from there has been good. Zerker is actually going to round to sacrifice, but he'll pull the bat back in time. It's ball 1 as that bounced off the turf.
Yeah, Coach McComb going to play a little small ball right here. Try to advance Haney over to second.
Haney's got wheels. He's going to have to be careful. Jenkins already with the 1 pickoff today. And he'll deliver. Zerker tries to get it down, but he'll foul it off the plate. I'm making an assumption here, Shannon, because we only had a handful of Indian Valley games. We have not seen Sam Zerker try to bunt. Not sure how often he actually does that.
Yeah, Sam's got a pretty nice bat with some power behind it, so it's kind of unusual sometimes to see him bunt.
There's a pickoff attempt. Jenkins delivers the ball high. Smith has to corral it and jump over Haney.
Jenkins wanting to remind Haney just how quick he can get the ball over there.
Blink of an eye. Next delivery, Zerker's going to round the bunt again. He'll pull the bat back. Haney's way off of first. There's an errant throw from the catcher in James, and Haney's still going to have to stay at first as the right fielder got over in time. Haney had dove back into first and was trying to scramble back to his feet, but made the wise choice, as by the time he was about 6 feet off that base, right fielder already had gotten it.
Yeah, nice job by John Barong out there in right field, doing what you're coached to do. Anytime you see somebody thrown towards first from the catcher's position, you got to back him up, and that's the reason you do it.
The 2-1 now from Jenkins. He'll deliver. Zerker tries to bunt again. It's popped straight back. Count goes even at 2-2. So, just an assumption, but the bunt off the table now. Zerker with the 2-2, swinging away. You had mentioned Zerker had already thrown 60 pitches, Shannon. Hadn't realized this. Jenkins, that was his 55th, that last one. His delivery, off speed, strike, ball, I should say. I thought he caught it. Count goes full.
Count goes full. Yeah, I mean,
we've got this yellow thing in front of us.
Yeah.
It's hard to see.
Time you go up to see the pitch and come back down, you kind of miss where it goes.
Payoff pitch. Zerker swings and misses. Another punch out for Jenkins. See, I was just a pitch early, Shannon. I still had it right.
You didn't give him the big Z kibosh.
I did not. Carson stands in. 1 gone. Runner on first. Carrollton still up 1-0. Parsons drew a 6-pitch walk his first time up. He'll see the first delivery too low, ball 1.
Just 1 out for the Braves here with still 1 runner on.
Delivery from Jenkins, swung on and missed. Parsons under it. The 1-1. Parsons holds the bat, but it catches the corner. Strike 2. As we had already mentioned, Shannon, Indian Valley's already stranded 5. They do not want to add to that list. Next pitch well outside. Jenkins set his 2-2. Tried to go to the off speed, but might have lost the handle, so Parsons again works it full.
Yeah, nice job by Parsons. That one was really high, so there was no eye candy for that one. It was he didn't have to worry about it.
Payoff pitch. Strike 3 called as Parsons is rung up on the outside corner. Now 2 gone in the bottom of the 4th.
The excitement by catcher Landon James after that strikeout, he was pumped up a little bit for his pitcher.
So Golder stands back in. He popped up in foul territory his last time. Looking to deliver. Low outside. It also helps Shannon when the catcher hasn't even gotten the call yet from Blue and hops up and is that excited. Try to convince Blue like that was strike 3. Jenkins delivers. Golder gets a piece. Fouls it away.
Yeah, a few weeks ago I was doing a softball game and I couldn't see third base line, and Coach Dusty Braun called a home run. Even his batter ran around first base. I call home run on the call, and then Dusty tells me afterwards, sometimes Blue misses that stuff, so you got to sell it for him.
James blocks the low pitch and keeps Haney at first, but the count goes to 2-1. Two-one delivery. Golder sees it go outside. 3-1.
James tried to frame it a little bit, but he couldn't sell it.
Three-one from Jenkins. Swung on and missed. Count goes full.
3 straight batters that's went full. Jenkins won the first 2.
Payoff pitch from Jenkins, outside and low, ball 4. Another 2-out base runner for Indian Valley. Back to the top of the order, and Rafe Bonifay. Strikeout and a line out for him. Bonifay, if you remember, Shannon had some great contact to left, but just unfortunate for him, right into the left fielder's glove. Jenkins will step off and reset. Jenkins' first delivery is a curveball, and it's going to bounce away from James. Actually, it hit his foot. Off the foot of Bonifay, so a hit by pitch loads up the bases for McComb.
And what a better, right now, the hottest bat in the game right now coming up to bat.
We're going to have a mound visit now here for Carrollton. Try to have Jenkins take a deep breath. I thought that took quite the weird bounce off the catcher, but turns out it just had to graze the foot of Bonifay. I'm guessing it was the foot. We have an off angle here, so we're not too sure. But regardless, after Jenkins appeared to be cruising with the back-to-back strikeouts, all of a sudden it's bases loaded for Indian Valley, and stepping to the plate, the only player who's got 2 base hits in the game for Indian Valley.
Yeah, McComb, just a junior for the Braves, but one of the veteran leaders on this team.
So Jenkins takes the deep breath. He'll kick and deal. McComb watches ball 1 outside. The 1-0. McComb holds back. Sees strike 1 on the corner. Jenkins kick, steals. McComb has to spin out of the way. It's 2-1. His dugout might tell him otherwise. Stay in there next time.
Yeah, you don't want to wear them, but that would have been a perfect time to wear one. It would have brought in a run.
Jenkins 2-1, high and outside. McComb readies himself again. Up in the count, 3-1, bases loaded. James, the catcher, probably telling his pitcher, look, man, you got nowhere else to put him.
Daniel walked down third base line to get some instructions from Coach McComb.
Do you think they mean more coach and dad? I wonder if that changes the meaning at all from them.
Right now it's coach, but if you strike out, it's probably going to be dad.
Most likely. 3-1. McComb sees ball 4 as he'll walk in an RBI. And now Coach Conley wants an explanation. He's not happy about it. So the game's now tied. As all runners move up, it's Haney who comes around to score, give the RBI to McComb. Now a meeting on the infield as Coach Conley walks back to the dugout. I'm going to guess Shannon probably still not very happy with the explanation he got.
No, because at the end of the day, the explanation is it's 1-1.
So the Braves, with some patience at the plate, tie up the game in the bottom of the 4th. It's now Coachman. Walked and flew out. He'll go after the first pitch he sees, but fouls it way off to the right.
Coachman with a lot of contact on that one. It just flies out of the park. Not in a good way.
The 0-1 from Jenkins. Swung on, popped up, right side, towards the Carrollton dugout, but it's going to go out of play. Always enjoy watching, Shannon, every time you see a foul ball at a high school stadium and people are telling you heads up, just to see what kind of reactions you get from people. Some are looking up, some are ducking under seats.
People over on the third base line are yelling heads up, and the foul's over on the right base line.
The 0-2. Just outside. Coachman holds back. Count goes to 1-2.
Coachman probably was sweating on that one as it goes by. Wasn't sure what the ump was going to call.
Did not miss by much. Next delivery from Jenkins. Outside again. Ball 2.
Yeah, that one was a little further outside as Coachman had to lean a little bit as he was looking at it.
Shannon, I'm going to be a betting man and guess they're going to the same spot. Hard shot up the middle, and Coachman's got an RBI. Here comes the second runner, breaking for home, and he'll make it there in plenty of time. Ball goes to the backstop, and the runners are going to advance again. McComb stands at third, Coachman at second. It's a 2 RBI single for the second baseman for the Braves. Coachman advances on the throw, as does McComb. Both runners in scoring position. It's Bonifay and Golder who score.
Nice job by Coachman right there. Got
Great
good contact right up the middle.
Great patience, too. Coachman changes the game. It's now 3-1 as Brogan Bircher stands in. First delivery from Jenkins. Called strike 1. Next delivery, swung on and missed. Jenkins ahead, 0-2. Swung on, hard contact to the right, tailing towards the line, and it's going to go just foul. Bircher gave it a ride, but the ball just tailed into foul territory.
Yeah, Bircher, if that one could have dropped fair, that'd have been 2 more runs for the Braves, but luckily for the Warriors, it tailed foul.
We'll reset for the 0-2. Swung on. Deep drive, left center. What a diving play out in center for the Warriors. Rinks goes skyward and grabs it on the warning track, but Indian Valley takes the 3-1 lead thanks to a Kale Croachman 2 RBI single. Big Z Sports is back after this.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Whole new ball game as we head into the 5th inning. Indian Valley jumps out to the 3-1 lead thanks to an RBI from Tanyan McComb, who took the bases-loaded walk, followed up by a Kale Coachman 2 RBI single. What a play, though, for Jackson Rinks in center to end the inning as he dove and laid out back over himself onto the warning track to rob Rogan Bircher of extra bases.
Yeah, the Braves did a nice job right there with only one runner on and 2 outs and was able to come through and put 3 runs up. But like I said, nice play out there by Jackson Rinks to end that inning, because either way, if he don't make the diving catch or it gets over his head, the Braves are going to get 2 more runs out of that. So outstanding play by Rinks out there.
John Barong, Cooper Hahn, and Jackson Rinks will all be up at the plate. Score update for the other district semifinal out of the East 2 district. Top of the 6th inning, still 3-0 in favor of Cambridge over West Holmes. The winner of this game will meet them in the winner of that game in the district finals, as the first pitch to Barong is low, ball 1. And now we have time called here. I didn't quite see why.
Blue was first base umpire was
pointing over here.
He needs somebody to go stand behind the pitcher.
Good call on that. Safety in order here, as the player has to watch out to make sure the pitcher, who has his back turned warming up, no balls are going to hit him. Good eye for Blue. There's a nice line shot up the middle for Barong as Zerker almost gets his glove on it. He will knock it down into the hands of his third baseman, who delivers on to first but can't make the throw. A leadoff single for Barong. You could make the argument for an error there, Shannon, but Zerker, that is a tough play to make as a pitcher.
Yeah, that ball was hit hard. Bircher got a glove on it, almost made a nice catch, but it got away from him. Jackson Bircher did a nice job picking it up. Tried to make a throw over to first base, but unable to get the out.
So Hahn stands back in. He ground out to short his first time. So the leadoff single for Barong has the tying run now at the plate. Again, a 3-1 lead for Indian Valley over Carrollton, thanks to the big 3-run inning last inning for the Braves. First pitch to Hahn is low. McComb has some real nice quick twitch from behind the plate, Shannon. There's not a whole lot of wasted motion. He gets up quick.
Yeah, he does a nice job getting him back over on the first base.
Hahn sees ball 2. Next delivery from Zerker is going to catch the zone. Now 2-1. Zerker winds, fires. That was a nice shot to the left side. Runner is going to arrive safely at second, but Hahn will ground out to third.
Yeah, nice job by Barong right there. He actually jumped that. He was gone no matter what. Ball hit hard over to Jackson Bircher at third, so he didn't have a play. He had to go to first.
Back to the top of the order in Rinks. Pair of singles for him as well as a stolen base. Came around to score the only run for the Warriors and has a highlight reel play to his name out there in center. Zerker ready. His first offering. Swung on. Deep drive. Right center. Way back. Both players going for it, and it is going to fall in front of the fence. No one can make the play. Throw comes in from right. First run's going to come in and score. No one's going to pick up the ball as it rolls towards the mound, but Rinks wisely holds up as Bircher comes off a third. It's a 3-2 ball game for an RBI triple for Rinks.
Yeah, Rinks had some wheels right there, but nice shot, though. He put it in a part of the outfield where nobody was going to get to it. Center fielder Rafe Bonifay might have tried to make an attempt at a diving catch for it, but it wasn't close enough.
Well, it's listed out there at 322, and Rinks probably hit it about 305. Gave it a ride. A one-run ball game again. Renninger stands back in. He had a single and a strikeout. Zerker's delivery. High. Renninger holds the bat back. Prime opportunity to tie the game up as now the leading run stands at the plate. Zerker kicks, steals. Off speed, catches the corner. Just one gone in the inning. Braves, after capturing that 3-1 lead, now in a bit of a pickle. Zerker kicks, fires, put a little extra mustard on it, but it was too far outside.
Renninger had a single earlier in the game, struck out his last at bat.
Zerker's ready. His 2-1. Back up the middle. Zerker gloves. Looks the runner back at third and delivers on to first for out number 2. Picture perfect play for Zerker.
Yeah, nice job by Zerker there. Nice job by Tanya McComb, as he's the one standing there telling Zerker what to do, and then he just told him to go ahead and get a deliver to first base because the runner held. It's great communication.
Smith stands back in. He had a sacrifice RBI and was hit by a pitch. Got stranded at third his last time. Zerker kicks, steals, swung on and missed. Went to the inside corner with a breaking ball and gets ahead. Zerker's ready. Kick, steals, swung on, popped up, right side, moving over for its Parsons, but it's going to go out of play. With the 0-2 count, Carrollton battling back, now trailing by just one. Runner still at third. Smith looking for the game-tying RBI. Zerker's ready. He'll wind and deliver. Way outside, McComb snaps it up. As you know, standing over there at third, we've seen the speed Rinks have. He's dying to go home.
Yeah, Rinks was ready to go, and Smith standing in the batter's box put his hand up and said, not so quick.
Zerker, ready. Little tapper foul towards the Indian Valley dugout. We'll do it again at 1-2.
The Warriors dugout's a very vocal group over there.
Well, they're excited. Rightfully so. Winner of this game moves on to the district championship to face either Cambridge or West Holmes. Zerker's ready. He'll deliver, and it's strike 3 as McComb gloves it cleanly for the out. Carrollton strikes for 1, but they still trail by 1. Braves at the plate in the bottom of the 5th after this.
Planning your next vacation or home improvement project and worried about managing expenses? CSB can help with that. Setting a goal is the first step to achieving your vision, and CSB's Money Manager tool helps you get started. Whether you are recovering from Christmas spending or preparing to send kids to college, the Personal Financial Management tool helps you set goals, track your spending, and monitor your progress. Money Manager is available within CSB's online banking. Check it out today. The Commercial and Savings Bank, member FDIC.
I'm Dr. Michele Iona. At Advancing Athletics, our Fuel, Move, Recover philosophy can help anyone be their best. Here's what thriving looks like.
I'm an FMR athlete. I'm an FMR athlete. I'm an FMR athlete.
From high school to aging well, no one will take care of you and your kids better than us.
It'll be 5-6-7 at the plate for Indian Valley, who leads 3-2 in this Division II East 2 District semifinal. Carrollton did a nice job last inning, clawed back in thanks to the RBI triple for Jackson Rinks, who's now 3 for 3 on the day with an RBI and a run scored. But ultimately, it was Sam Zerker who got the big punch out to end the inning and end that another scoring threat.
Yeah, nice job by Zerker there. Come back after giving up that run. Was able to battle back, get out of the inning.
So Jackson Bircher will stand in. Strikeout and a line out for him. Jenkins ready. Kick, steals, catches the zone, strike one. Jenkins delivers. Just misses the zone, 1-1. You mentioned, Shannon, that was the 85th pitch for Jenkins. Can't imagine he's going to go much longer, naturally. His next one's 2-1.
Yeah, we seen him warming up a pitcher last inning. We'll see how long he stays.
Misses the outside corner. Jackson Bircher ahead, 3-1. Pitcher who was warming up, if I'm not mistaken, it was their shortstop, Isaiah McConnell. Next delivery inside, and it's going to catch Bircher on the back as he'll jog down to first with the hit by pitch. And sure enough, here comes Coach Conley, as that will do it for Jenkins. Substitution coming in on the mound, and sure enough, he will be pointing towards Isaiah McConnell, who will now step to the mound. Good day for Jenkins overall. 3 earned runs in 4 innings of work. As I take that back, it is McConnell who will step to the mound. Some other changes out there. Moving to third base will be Caden Smith. And so your shortstop will now be Jake Whitmore. Judging by the way they're lining up, Shannon. So I'll have to see who goes to first now, and it will be, sure enough, Jenkins who now goes on to first. So did you keep track of that at home? So now, Shannon, it's always interesting, is Indian Valley now going to have to deal with the Carrollton switch of going from a lefty to a righty. Changes your eye level for sure.
Changes your eye level, and after seeing Jenkins a couple times through, you kind of had his speed and everything down, and now they're bringing in a fresh arm, so they got to adjust to that.
And as a summary, it will be Hayden Jenkins now at first base. On the mound is Isaiah McConnell, who was at short. Moving over will be Whitmore to short, and sliding from one corner to the other of the infield is Caden Smith. Due up for the Braves, it's Haney, Zerker, and Parsons. Standing at first is Bircher thanks to the hit by pitch. Still a 3-2 lead for Indian Valley. I'm always interested in this too, Shannon. Obviously, Jenkins had a nice game. Obviously got late into a lot of pitches out there today. Lost the grip on the last one. Have to go with a different arm. Coming in relatively cold with McConnell. We've seen him make a couple plays from shortstop today, though, but this is quite the pressure situation for a young baseball player.
Yeah, the situation, your season's on the line. Your coach is like, all right, it's your turn, and you're just sitting there thinking, man, I really hope I got my stuff today.
So McConnell readies for his first pitch as Haney stands in for Indian Valley. Pickoff attempt from McConnell on the first. Bircher dives back in safely.
Haney had a single his last at bat.
McConnell kicks, steals, and it's going to be a bunt attempt. But it is going to go foul off the bat of Haney. Did have a single, as you mentioned, Shannon. Also came around to score. He was the run that came around when McComb drew the walk with bases loaded. Next delivery for McConnell, well high. Next delivery, bunt attempt, nice one for Haney. He drops it down perfectly. McConnell delivers on to first in time. The sacrifice works, though. Runner in scoring position with one gone. So it's Zerker back up to the plate. Single for him and a strikeout. Connell kicks, steals. Zerker holds back. Ball's in the turf. Good recovery from James. Holds Bircher at second.
Not only does the Indian Valley batters have to adjust to the new pitcher, so does Landon James behind the plate.
The 1-0 from McConnell. Hammered down the left field line, and it's going to hook foul as Zerker put a ride in it. But the count goes even at 1-1.
Yeah, Coach McComb down there was trying to wave it fair. They just had too much power headed to the left.
Certainly gave it a ride, but pitchers will tell you in this situation, Shannon, doesn't matter. It's just a strike. Next delivery from McConnell. He tried to go off speed and lost the handle. 2-1 the count. Delivery from McConnell. Inside as Zerker turns away from it. Count slips to 3-1. McConnell going to have to give a good pitch. Inside corner, ball 4. Now 2 on as Parsons will step to the plate. He drew a walk and struck out. Has a chance to give Indian Valley a bit more of a crooked number up on the scoreboard. Braves lead the Warriors 3-2, East 2, Division 2, district semifinal. Parsons ready, and he'll swing at the first one he sees, drives it down the right field line, but it's going to hook foul. Right fielder was shaded towards right center, Shannon. That would have been the right spot to go.
Yeah, that almost could have been a bad thing for the Warriors right there. As he shaded way over there. It just kept curving on Parsons.
And now the right fielder actually takes a few steps towards the right field line.
Yeah, he going to come back home.
Next delivery from McConnell. Parsons holds the bat back. Pitch was high. Appeal down to first. No swing. He's ready for the 1-1. McConnell delivers. Changeup delivered on down to the third base coach's box. Foul. Good hands for Coach McComb over in the third base box.
When you're a coach like that, you got to make that catch, or your players will let you know about it.
Of course, Shannon McComb, a good career with Indian Valley in his playing days, as strike 3 going to be called. Parsons rung up for the second time today. 2 gone. Golder steps to the plate. Drew a walk his last time up and came around to score. As he was one of the ones to come around to score on that Cale Coachman 2 RBI single. He watches strike 1. Delivery from McConnell, off speed, he catches the zone. Off speed or curveball, Shannon? Which one you think?
I think it was just off speed.
So the 0-2 from McConnell. He sets. Delivers. High to Golder. Next delivery in the dirt. Golder's going to chase it, but it's going to be off the turf. Bases are going to be loaded as James couldn't hold on. So give the strikeout to McConnell, but James was unable to hold, so the bases are juiced. Can be somewhat demoralizing for your pitcher, Shannon, when you've got that ring up and it was a nasty curveball, but wherewithal for Golder to hustle down to first as he knew it was in the dirt. James almost had it in his glove.
Yeah, heads-up play by Golder right there. As soon as he swung, he seen it get away, and Eric's got some speed. He was able to get down first baseline.
Back to the top of the order in Bonifay, who watches ball 1. He had a strikeout and a line out. Also was hit by a pitch and came around to score. Delivery inside corner. Catches. Now a 1-1. As a quick update, we said the winner of this game, Shannon, will play the winner of Cambridge and West Holmes. Cambridge walks away with the 3-2 victory, meaning the winner of this one will meet Cambridge in the district final. Two-one count now to Bonifay. Driven to short, picked up. Delivered on to second in the short way for out number 3. Indian Valley leaves the bases loaded. It will be Carrollton to lead things off in the 6th after this.
Is your commercial roof leaking and causing damage, but you can't afford to fully replace your roof? WM Commercial Roofing believes in finding solutions that will work best to fit both your budget and your needs. We customize repair and maintenance plans that will fix your roof leaks and extend the life of your roof so that you can have peace of mind. WM Commercial Roofing. Commercial roofing you can trust. Check us out at wmcommercialroofing.com or call 330-275-0088. That's 330-275-0088.
Pets are a very important part of your family, and you only want the best for your fur baby. When you shop at We Love Pets in New Philly, they will take the time to ask questions getting to know you and your pets before suggesting the right product. Plus, We Love Pets only offers the highest quality products at competitive pricing. For all your pets' needs, including their grooming spa, We Love Pets can help. Learn more by visiting WeLovePets.com.
Welcome back to Bowerston Big Z Sports Claxon Communications, bringing you today's presentation brought to you by the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and Altman Hospital. It's been a fun one, 3-2. Indian Valley leads Carrollton. Winner of this will move on to the East 2 District Final as they'll be taking on the Cambridge Bobcats, who edged out the West Holmes Knights 3-2 in the other district semifinal. One thing of note here, Shannon, Indian Valley does have the 3-2 lead. Couple of hits for them, some nice plays on defense, some good pitching from Sam Zerker, but they have now stranded 10 runners on base.
Yeah, Coach McComb's not going to like that stat when he sees it. I mean, you've had a lot of missed opportunities. Zerker here coming into the top of the 6th inning. He's just 76 pitches in, so it'll be interesting to see how much longer Coach McComb lets him go. because he is still getting some strikeouts and some good defensive play, but you still only have a 1-run lead, so that leash will probably be short.
It will be 4-5-6 for Carrollton. This half inning due up. Leading things off is James. He struck out in the first, but then delivered a single in the fourth. He's had a real nice game behind the plate. We mentioned about him missing that last strike three that was in the dirt. Couldn't quite keep a hold on it. No harm, no foul, though, as Indian Valley left the bases loaded. So James stands in. Zerker's ready. Tail kick and deal. First pitch, James jumps on it. Deep drive, right center. Hooking towards the fence. Off the fence. Bonifay's going to pick it up in center. Deliver it on to second. Throws not in time. And it's a lead-off double for James.
Yeah, that's two batters there that's found that deep gap there between center and right center. He was able to get on his horse to get into second, standing up. That's just more work that Zerker's got to do now.
Mention that short leash, if that affects it at all. Broadwater now ready. Carrollton a chance to tie the game up. Winning run at the plate. Broadwater rounds like he was going to sacrifice, but he'll pull the bat back for ball one. Zerker's ready. He delivers. High and outside again. Broadwater ahead 2-0. We can't really see down the Indian Valley base path to see if maybe they've had any activity out of the bullpen. Zerker's 2-0. High and outside again, 3-0. I'd expect this one to be right down Broadway. Broadway. I almost said right down Broadway again before the pitch was even thrown. As Broadwater still ahead, 3-1. Zerker kicks, deals. At the knees in the corner on the outside. Count goes full. Zerker's battled back. He'll get the call from McComb. Payoff pitch. Swung on, popped up, right field, moving over for its Golder. He'll make the grab, and the runner will stay home at second as a good throw in. One gone, runner still in scoring position. Jenkins now to stand at the plate.
Nice job by Golder to get over there, get in front of it, make a nice catch, was in a perfect position for throwing. Kind of overthrew his cut man, and you could hear the coaches from the dugout yell to make sure you hit your cut.
On a tight ball game like this, any small mistake could come back and haunt you. Jenkins, who moved to first base last half inning, strikeout and a walk for him. Zerker kicks, deals, high and outside. Shannon, you start wondering if, after the 84 pitches, if Zerker getting a little bit tired. He's missed high and outside the last few batters.
Like you said, there don't seem to be no activity down the third base line for the Braves.
High and inside this time as Jenkins has to duck out of the way. And McComb will now take a timeout, talk with his pitcher, try to make him take a deep breath. Actually, now we're going to get a coach's timeout. Jenkins having the count at 2-0. Zerker's going to have to bring it to him.
Which, if I was to suspect the Braves make a pitching change, they would go with Cale Coachman. But I'm sure Coach McComb don't want to get the Coachman yet because he's probably the option if they make it to Wednesday night.
McComb stayed in the dugout. It was assistant coach Logan Kozart coming out to talk with Zerker on the mound. As they are going to still stick with the big righty. I'd imagine they at least wanted to try to get him through Jenkins and then go from there. He's had some good success against Whitmore, who's up next. We'll see what the Braves do as Zerker's back and ready. He'll kick and deal. Ball 3, low and outside. Zerker, ready, winds. That time he'll catch the zone at the knees. (3-2) the score in favor of Indian Valley. Tying run stands in scoring position for the Warriors. On the 3-1 count. Zerker deals. Too low, dug out by McComb. Now 2 runners on. As just the second walk issued on the day for Indian Valley.
They said Zerker's had good success against Whitmore.
Strikeout and a 4-6-3 ending inning double play when the bases were loaded. First delivery. Ball 1. Zerker's ready. In the dirt, McComb keeps it in front. But Zerker falls behind 2-0. Tough situation there now, Shannon, as he already had the mound visit, hoping, Zerker will come through with the one gone. It will only take one swing for a double play to get him out. He's ready. Kicks, deals. That time catches the zone at the knees. Strike 1. At 91 pitches, hasn't lost much zip.
He can still bring the heat. He's just kind of lost his control a little bit, and see if he can get it back here with a couple batters to go yet.
Zerker ready. Kicks, deals. Swung on to third base. Jackson Bircher with a nice glove, and he'll tag the runner as they're going to have a collision. Shortstop and Haney picks it up, and they are going to call it out as they are going to say that it was James who lowered his shoulder into Jackson Bircher to knock the ball away. Coach Connolly wants an explanation, as we're going to see if there's any kind of appeal. And we're going to have a conversation. Sure enough, they are going to stick with the call of out in the base paths, as I think Coach McComb unhappy with James the way he lowered that shoulder into that contact. It was a heads-up play by Bircher to try to make the tag. We'll see what happens, as still awaiting now with 2 runners. As it stands right now, it would be out number 2. Runner on first and second, with the out being called on the, I'd say runner interference, but have to wait and see what happens as all the officials meeting together. There was going to be contact, but the problem is when you're a runner advancing, Shannon, you didn't have to have that kind of contact.
Yeah, he lowered his shoulder. He kind of put his shoulder and forearm into him a little bit, knowing that he had to try to knock the ball out of his hands.
And sure enough, that out will stand, so James will be called out on the base paths as he tried to advance home, or to third, I should say. It was Jackson Bircher who took the brunt of that hit. So runners will be on first and second. It'll be Jenkins at second, Whitmore at first on the fielder's choice. I think Coach McComb still wanting an explanation as to James being allowed still in the game due to some forceful contact. He was upset by it, but the officials not seeing any need to throw him out. As again, cooler heads prevail. McComb gets the explanation. So 2 gone, 2 runners will still be on as John Barong stands in. He had a single and came around to score last inning. Scary play too, Shannon, whenever you see that kind of contact.
Yeah, you could cause injury either way. I mean, the guy delivering a hit or the person receiving a hit. We'll have to save those hits for football season.
Well, I know Jackson will be willing to dish those out during football season. So Barong stands in. Strikeout and a single for him, as I mentioned. First delivery. Catches the inside corner for strike 1. You could say about James with the contact too, though, Shannon. To be fair, he did prevent the double play. Zerker's next delivery, swung on and missed. Strike 2.
And like I said, James, that was kind of what he was trying to do. He knew he was probably going to be out either way. So
you want to dislodge the ball for sure.
Yeah, if you can dislodge the ball, you could stop the double play. Just umpires felt it was a little too aggressive.
The 0-2 to Barong. Zerker. In the dirt, McComb blocks, keeps the runners where they are.
McComb having a real nice game behind the plate.
Delivery from Zerker on the 1-2. High and tight. Barong leans out of the way. Battling back to even up the count. Tying run stands at second. Leading run stands at first for Barong. Zerker delivers, swung on, little bloop job on the infield. Moving in is Jackson Bircher, who puts it away. Indian Valley survives that scare, and we now move on to the bottom of the 6th inning. Braves still lead 3-2.
Country Club Rehabilitation Campus is a full continuum care facility located in Dover, Ohio. Their campus offers independent and assisted living apartments and suites, skilled nursing, 7 days a week rehabilitation, respiratory care, and long-term care. The Country Club campus provides excellent personalized treatment plans that meet or exceed their residents' outcomes and goals. If you are looking for a place to call home or just need short-term assistance, contact Country Club Rehabilitation Campus at Dover, 330-343-5568.
Amici's Pizza congratulates the Ridgewood Generals and the Indian Valley Braves for their outstanding years and wish them all the best. Amici's Pizza serves your favorite traditional pizzas and specialty pizzas. Everything from the dough to the sauce is made fresh daily. Pizza is loved by most. It's been around for years. There's just something different about a pizza from Amici's. Try one today in West Lafayette and now in Janaden Hutton. Big city taste for a small town price.
On to the bottom of the 6th inning, 3-2. Indian Valley leads Carrollton on an interesting end at the top of the 6th inning. 2 runners left stranded for the Warriors. Shannon Thomas, a score update on another district semifinal.
Yeah, the Conotton Valley Rockets, they get the win over Strasburg 2-0 in the Division IV East District semifinal. So the Rockets will be on to a district championship game.
Good stuff to hear there. Thank you, Shannon. A big congratulations to Conotton Valley. So to lead things off, it's Tanya McComb, 2-3-4 due up for the Braves. McComb, 2 for 2 today. Drew a walk that actually gave him an RBI with the bases juiced. Has caught a whale of a game behind the plate as well. It will be McConnell still on the mound for Carrollton. He'll kick, deal, inside corner, ball 1.
Yeah, like I said earlier, McComb's a very disciplined batter. He makes the pitcher earn it if you're going to get a strikeout on him.
McConnell deals, and there's a drag bunt attempt for McComb. He'll get it down, barehanded. McConnell on to first, and he gets the out. Oh, what a play for the Carrollton pitcher.
Yeah, nice job by McConnell there. He had no chance of getting that into his glove to make a play, so he went barehanded with it, got McComb out at first.
Well, McConnell started the game at shortstop, and you think his play at short maybe had something to do with how easily he was able to field that and deliver it on?
Yeah, he's a very, very good athlete there. Goes from shortstop to pitcher.
Coachman now back in. Walk, fly out, and a 2 RBI single. Back in the 4th inning. He'll watch ball 1. I think I said this already when we did an Indian Valley game. I said it with Chris Kale on the broadcast. As McConnell's next one, high and tight to Coachman. How many times, Shannon, do you know of a player who plays second base on his baseball team but also plays defensive end for the football team?
I don't know too many people do that.
3-0 now to Coachman. Was it D-end or D-tackle? I can't remember.
Yeah.
Or left tackle.
He would have been played offensive line and defensive line.
Well, he'll draw a 4-pitch walk and jog on down to first. Indian Valley, I take that back. I guess they called that a strike. My apologies.
Well, had us all full.
Next pitch from McConnell. Popped up to second base and will be gloved. No problem for out number 2.
That one went high enough that the right fielder was able to come in and have a conversation with the second baseman before it came down.
That was not one of those situations of I got it. It's a back and forth. If you're sure you want it, maybe I can take it. You're going to get it? Okay. So Brogan Bircher in. Strikeout, a walk. He lined out in the 4th with a highlight reel catch for Rinks from center. And now we have time called.
They're warming up down the
and got to get the.
Actually, I think the ball got away from him and rolled to the fence.
I'm sure the coaching staff for the Braves looking at whoever's warming up out there and saying, "Really, man?" First delivery to Bircher, strike 1. Indian Valley with 2 outs, looking for a couple insurance runs. Next delivery too high. I say it's insurance runs, Shannon, but when it's only a 1-run ball game, I don't even know if you can consider them that at that point. Just runs, period. 2-1 count now to Bircher.
Yeah, the way this game's going, you're going to have to get at least 3 to call them insurance runs.
Well, as you had mentioned, that big inning in the 4th for Indian Valley as McConnell delivers strike 2. That big inning in the 4th for Indian Valley, all of that came with 2 outs. Brogan Bircher now sees the count, even 2-2. Swings, line drive, right field. Stumbling is the right fielder, but he'll recover and make the catch for out number 3. We go on to the 7th inning now. It's crunch time. Indian Valley leads Carrollton 3-2.
Powered by Purpose at Kent State University, Tuscarawas. Kent State Tusk offers over 30 bachelor's and associate degrees. We have over a dozen athletic programs, including basketball and volleyball. Student life is diverse with over 20 extracurricular student clubs. Our nursing and technology programs are some of the most sought after in the area. Staying local is the most cost-effective way of obtaining your degree. Define your own success. Powered by Purpose at Kent State University, Tuscarawas.
Sammy Sue's Barbecue on Front Street in Dover offers a menu full of house-smoked meats, including choices like ribs, chicken, steak, and pork. Sammy Sue's takes pride in knowing that everything on the menu is made fresh in their kitchen with the freshest ingredients. Sammy's also offers a variety of specials all week long, including the popular wing nights every Tuesday and Thursday. Find Sammy Sue's Barbecue on Facebook for a full list of daily specials and everything they have to offer.
9-1-2 due up for the Warriors. Braves lead 3-2, top of the 7th inning. Shannon Thomas, as we said, the crunch time is now, as it's been an entertaining game from start to finish. We knew coming in it was Seed 1 versus Seed 3 in this East 2 district semifinal. It doesn't get much better than this, but overall for all these sides, really, for both these sides, I should say, what a well-played game.
Yeah, it's been a phenomenal baseball game to watch. And we talked last game. We wondered how long Coach McComb would let Sam Zerker go, and Zerker's back out. Even though they was warming somebody up, Zerker's going to start this inning with 97 pitches, and Coach McComb's got faith to He'll get him out of the inning.
You know Zerker's aiming to go from start to finish as he stands in for the 7th. He'll kick and deal. First pitch to Hahn is strike one. Hahn in this game, pair of groundouts for him. Delivery in there, strike two. As we had mentioned last inning, Sam Zerker doesn't lose a lot of velocity even though he's about to hit 100 pitches.
Yeah, he's come out a little pumped up in this inning.
He's ready. The 0-2. Hahn holds back as it's too far outside. Gets the call from McComb. And readies. Rocks fires too far inside. Now count slips to 2-2.
Con had to do a little slide backwards, get out of the box, keep from getting hit.
Does Carrollton have the magic to try to advance to the district final? Indian Valley just needing the 3 outs. Delivers, swung on, and just fouled away. Hahn stays alive.
Got just enough of that one.
Zerker's ready. He'll wind and fire. In the dirt. Ball 3. Hahn's worked the count back to full.
Yeah, nice job by Hahn after falling behind early. Come right back.
It's what the Warriors have done so well at in this game. Just the freshman standing back in with a chance for to be the tying run standing at first. Zerker's ready. He'll deliver. Just low, and it's ball 4. What an at-bat for the freshman. So now the tying run on first. Leading run coming to the plate in Rinks.
Yeah, and as a freshman, he has a big opportunity right there, and he took advantage of it, able to help his team out. They're going to bring in a courtesy runner for him.
Pinch runner coming in. It is going to be number 8. As I'm trying to check I think it's Tyler Bowman.
Yeah, we got the score sheet that's got 2 jersey numbers on it.
Yeah, Tyler Bauman steps over to first as the pinch runner, mound visit. And it looks like we're actually going to have a substitution as it is Coach McComb out on the mound. I'm not sure who the ball's going to, though. Sam Zerker had a phenomenal game realistically, but after the 104 pitches, we'll jog to the dugout. I'm sure he's tired. As we'll see who's coming in.
Looks like maybe Spencer Haney.
As it might be Braden Parsons actually coming in. And sure enough, it's going to be because he's taken his first baseman's mitt into the dugout. So I would imagine, yes, because coming out to play first base for Indian Valley will be Maddox Caldwell, it looks like.
So no, Parsons going to go to second. Coachman's going to go to shortstop.
So your shortstop, so it would be your sports shortstop coming in, right you were, Shannon. So Spencer Haney comes in.
Spencer Haney coming in.
You know, we're used to major league games, right, where they just bring in a guy from the bullpen, you don't worry about it, but not so much in high school. As you had mentioned, Shannon, you've seen a little bit of Spencer Haney pitching. You know, he's got some good stuff on the mound, and quite the pressure situation for a young guy coming in.
Yeah, Spencer's got some real good stuff. He's got a bright future in baseball. He played a lot. I got to actually watch him a lot in Little League as he's the same age as one of my nephews who play, and he's moved right into a varsity role real nice. And it'll be interesting to see what the youngster can do right here to help the Braves get this district semifinal win.
So to recap, it is Spencer Haney on the mound. He moves off a shortstop. Cale Coachman moves over to short. At second, it will be Braden Parsons. And now coming into the game at first base appears to be Maddox Caldwell. So there's your infield substitutions for the Braves. They still lead 3-2 in the top of the 7th, trying to hold on in this district semifinal against the Carrollton Warriors. Again, the winner of this contest will move on to the East 2 district final. They will be taking on Cambridge, who topped West Holmes 3-2 earlier tonight.
So to go off your question earlier, you asked me if I knew of any second baseman that played defensive line and offensive line. How many shortstops have you ever seen play defensive line and offensive line?
Look, man. What do they say? It's not the size of the dog in the fight. It's the size of the fight in the dog.
Yeah, that just tells you how great of an athlete Cale Coachman is. He plays defensive line, offensive line. He's a pitcher. He plays shortstop, plays second base.
A bunt attempt coming in at the top of the lineup for Rinks, but it goes off the cage. Probably the right idea. Team only trails by 1. Cannot say enough about how well the Carrollton Warriors have done this season, and especially in this contest. They have hung tough with the very team they knew that was kind of the big dog of this district. Have not backed down once. There's the bunt attempt. Rinks going to get it down. Haney's going to field it cleanly, deliver it on to first, and he is out. So the sacrifice works. Moves up Hahn to scoring position. Take it back, not Hahn, the pinch runner, and Bauman. Very unselfish play, too, for Rinks. You know, he had a big game going. Was 3 for 3 at the plate. Instead, the sacrifice moves his teammate up. Of course, Rinks, one of 5 seniors on this team, want to keep his quest for a state title alive. Rinninger steps back in. Single in the first, then struck out, grounded out. Haney delivers. On the corner, strike 1.
Nice pitch by Haney right there.
Haney ready. Lines, fires, in the dirt. McComb digs it out. Gap shot ties this game. And sure enough, there it is as Parsons will knock it down. He'll deliver on to first and not in time. Runners are going to be at the corners. Braden Parsons laid out for it, but just couldn't get it on to first. I said gap shot tied the game, Shannon, and he kept it knotted at 1, but just couldn't get up in time as Rinninger reaches safely as Smith will stand in.
Yeah, nice job right there by Rinninger to get that nice little shot right there. Parsons able to knock it down, like you said, to save the run.
So now, Smith, sacrifice RBI for him, hit by pitch, and a strikeout. He'll stand in. First pitch from Haney, way high, ball 1. Haney's next delivery, too high again, and Smith is up, 2-0 in the count. Tying run stands at third, leading run at first. Smith looking to deliver in a big way. Another one of the seniors on this Carrollton baseball squad. They were the 3rd seed in this district, have gone toe-to-toe with the 1 seed at Indian Valley. Next delivery, too high, 3-0 again. Dangerous territory for Haney, Shannon.
Yeah, Haney don't want to get the bases loaded with 1 out right here. He's got to find a way to get a strike here.
He'll kick, deal, right in the zone, strike 1. Smith probably going to be sitting on a fastball. It's going to have to be near perfect in the zone. Haney delivers, too high. Runner's going to go. McComb will fake the throw down to second. Try to bait that runner to go home. Smith offered at the high heat, so the count goes full. Haney, ready. Delivers. Off speed, little chopper out in front of the mound. Haney picks it up, on to first for out number 2.
Nice job by Haney right there. Come in there, scoop the ball up, hold the runner at third, get the nice little routine out at first.
Huge moment here. Landon James steps in. He struck out, had a single and a double. Was ruled out on the base paths after making contact with the third baseman in the last inning. Could have come around to score the tying run for Carrollton. Instead, he has a chance to play the hero here. He'll swing, puts it deep. Center fielder, Bonifay, dives, can't make the catch. One run comes around, second one comes in. Throw to second, not in time. Carrollton leads.
Big shot right there. Rafe Bonifay laid out to try to catch it, but the sophomore James, RBI double. 2 RBI double.
James gives the Warriors the lead. Bonifay laid out as far as he could and just couldn't hold it. What a clutch hit for James, who now stands at second. Carrollton up by 1. Broadwater now in. Strikeout, sacrifice, fly out for him. First pitch from Haney, too tight. Ball 1. The Warriors with the 1-run lead. Looking to add on more. Haney's next delivery will catch the zone. 1-1. His 1-1 delivery will catch the zone. 1-2. The 1-2 delivery from Haney. Off speed, just can't catch the corner. Counts even at 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Guy standing on second.
Delivery from Haney. Inside and low. Ball 3. Payoff pitch from Haney. Popped up. Left side. McComb goes for it. Jackson Bircher calls everybody off for out number 3. Carrollton captures the lead thanks to a 2 RBI double from Landon James. Do the Braves have any magic in the bottom of the 7th? We're back after this.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. For the past 30 years, the residents in and around the Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff of McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all of those communities, there is nothing better than high school sports. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season. And make the call to McInturf Realty, 330-364-SOLD, or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Janaden Hutton, or call 740-254-4626.
Final chance for the Indian Valley Braves up at the plate. 4-3 the lead for the Carrollton Warriors in this East 2 District semifinal. What a turn of events. Shannon Thomas has a 2 RBI double delivered by Landon James. Rafe Bonifay lays out for it, just couldn't make the catch. Now you're down to potentially your final 3 outs with Bircher, Haney, and Zerker due up. Actually, I take that back. I would assume it might be Zerker coming up. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, these two teams have played a whale of a game. Good performances on both sides. We get to that kind of post-game show. They've made the job tough on who's going to be the McInturf Realty player of the game.
Well, and just think, we still don't even know who's going to win this game yet. So an infield meeting here for some of the senior leaders here with Carrollton as they get set to go. Isaiah McConnell, the junior, back on the bump. He came in relief, has done well thus far.
senior Caden Smith out there, called everybody together, kind of giving some words of encouragement, pumping up, and he just went back out to the pitcher's mound.
One final word of advice, maybe. So it's 5, 6, 7 due up for the Braves. Bircher stands in. Strikeout lineout was hit by a pitch, and he'll watch. Strike one. McConnell's next delivery. Off speed. Popped up. Straight up. James looking for it. Going back. Looking up. Making the grab in foul territory for out number one. Haney now to stand in for the Braves. Carrollton only needs 2 punch-outs now. Haney in this game, ground out, single, came around to score and a sacrifice, and he will watch ball one.
Braves looking to get some type of base runner here.
Any way they can, as McConnell's next delivery is too low. 4-3 ball game. Again, the winner of this goes on to take on Cambridge in the district final. Haney sees strike one. In crunch time, Shannon, sometimes the old adage is don't swing the bat till they give you a strike. So we'll see what Haney does here as he will hold back well. That pitch in the dirt. 3-1 count now. To the shortstop turn pitcher for the Braves. Sees strike two. Payoff pitch upcoming. McConnell fires. It was too high, but Haney offered at it, fouls it away to stay alive.
McConnell left it up there. Haney went after it.
Haney knew that he shouldn't have went after it once he made contact, but regardless, no harm, no foul. As it looks like James now going to have a conversation with his pitcher.
James probably telling him he can't lay off the high ones. McConnell just a junior for the Warriors.
The payoff pitch. Swung on, laced down the right field line, but going to hook foul. Haney made some good contact. That backspin, though, takes it out of play. McConnell ready again. The 3-2. Swung on, put into play. At short, bobbled, throw on to first. Not in time as Haney reaches from the error at short for Whitmore.
Nice job by Haney to beat that out.
So now the tying run stands at first. Zerker will step to the plate. Zerker in this game, single for him, strikeout and a walk. Also pitched well through 6 innings. One gone, bottom of the 7th. District championship game on the line. Pickoff attempt for McConnell, close at first, but diving back in safely is Haney.
Yeah, if you're the Braves, you don't want to get caught right now in a pickoff play. You want to kind of try to let your bats do it for you.
First delivery to Zerker. Catches the zone, strike one. McConnell's 0-1. Too low. Zerker holds off. You know, we tend to promise good games, Shannon, when people tune into the start of these. I don't think we can promise quite this good.
Yeah, it's been a very good game today.
McConnell ready. He'll deal. Zerker sees the big bend go just outside. 2-1's the count.
This is one of those games that you hate to see it in because, you know, somebody's season will be over. But outstanding play by both clubs so far.
Pickoff attempt again from McConnell on to first. Haney dives back in safe. As we mentioned, the Warriors did have the one successful pickoff in this one. Indian Valley learned their lesson early on. McConnell fires, Zerker swings and misses. Counts even at 2-2. Zerker was looking to put that one in the trees back behind center. Just a tick behind. McConnell's next delivery, outside, ball 3. Payoff pitch upcoming.
Nice.
Another pickoff attempt from McConnell.
Nice battle between McConnell and Zerker here. McConnell making sure that he don't let Haney get too far off the base.
Could be a hit and run scenario here, but with the one gone, I'm not sure. McConnell's ready. He'll deal. Zerker, line shot down left, but it's going to hook just foul. Zerker gave it quite a ride. That would have been extra bases. But he'll have to stand back in at the 3-2 count. Another pickoff attempt. Good throw from McConnell. It's almost a perfect location, but Haney's just beaten him by a half step. These pitchers for Carrollton have put it right on the pocket of the base runners for the Braves. It's been impressive. McConnell's next one. Off speed, too high for Zerker. Going to go over his head. Haney advances to second. Will round to look, but obviously will go nowhere. So now, that means that the tying run stands in scoring position. Leading runs on first. Parsons at the plate. And we are going to have a pinch runner now come in for Haney. It's going to be Austin McCreary who steps in. Planning ahead a little bit there, Shannon, just in case you have the extra innings. You want Haney to make sure he's not going to get dinged up, or maybe McCreary's just got a couple extra wheels out there.
Yeah. I've seen McCreary play some ball. He's got some speed. I caught him in a couple JV games this year. I went and watched on him on Saturday mornings.
So another mound visit here as they coaching staff talking to McConnell. Probably trying to tell him to relax. Parsons to stand in. He's walked today and struck out looking twice.
Yeah, senior for the Parsons. He'd like to come up in a big way right here. McConnell's done a nice job in relief.
Parsons pops it up, sky high, trailing right, and will be caught in foul territory for out number 2. Parsons with the first pitch swinging now leaves it on the shoulders of Eric Golder, who's the last hope for the Braves. 2 runners on. Golder, he popped out in foul territory, walked and struck out in this game. Delivery too low. It's a good play over at first, too, for Jenkins, Shannon, who stuck with it. Those balls in foul territory can really make some weird movements as Golder sees strike 1 on the corner.
Yeah, and there's not a lot of room here in the foul territory, and he did a nice job keeping track of where he was at.
McConnell, next delivery. Going to be a line shot into the glove of the second baseman, on to first. Not in time! The ball's dropped at first! Tying run comes around to score. Zerker steps up to third. McCreary came around and scored as Eric Golder dove in at first. Jenkins couldn't hold on to it at first, and we've got a tie game.
Yeah, nice job by Golder. That ball was hit into the deep end of the second baseman. He had to go a long ways back to get it. He tried to make the throw as Golder was sliding in. He was unable to hold on to the ball. And McCreary was running the whole time. Was able to come around and score.
Bonifay stands in. It's the top of the order for the Braves. Tie ball game. District semifinal, a trip to the district championship against Cambridge, is on the line. Bonifay has not had a hit all game. He was hit by a pitch and did come around to score. He'll see strike one on the corner. What a turn of events, Shannon, as sometimes it's the easiest plays that can come back and get you. As you know, delivering on to first, Jenkins thought he had it in his glove. There goes the runner, going to try to get caught in a rundown, and that's going to be a balk, and that's going to do it. McConnell went to turn around to throw as the runner went to second and did not step off properly. He made the move towards home, and Zerker will be awarded home base on the balk. The Indian Valley Braves pick up the 5-4 win.
Yeah, Coach McComb told him, he said, I'm going to send you. He went, and that little hesitation, McConnell didn't step off the rubber the right way. And you heard it get yelled real quick from the Braves dugout that it was a balk. So he was able to advance the runner into home.
What a turn of events. The Indian Valley Braves will pick up the win in the bottom of the seventh, 5-4. It was Sam Zerker who comes around to score on the balk, meaning that the Braves will advance to take on the Bobcats of Cambridge in the East 2 District Final. 5-4, your final score from Bowerston. Big Z Sports will take a timeout, come back for your Kime post-game show, and figure out who your McInturf Realty player of the game is. Stick around. Big Z Sports is back after this.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Kime Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch. We're your local guys for all your propane needs. You can count on us. We take pride in what we do and in serving you. TMK is the name you trust. All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
One thing every sports family knows is how crazy eating schedules can get. Well, let Papa John's of Uricksville and New Philadelphia handle the cooking. Papa John's offers a full menu including stuffed crust pizza, Papa Diaz, wings, cheese sticks, and so much more. See all that Papa John's has to offer by visiting papajohns.com and keep earning those Papa rewards. Papa John's of Uricksville and New Philadelphia. Just what you need for your busy schedule.
People are always asking, what is Cartoons? I hear that name on the radio all the time. Cartoons is a radio shop in New Philadelphia that specializes in tuning up your stereo system on anything you drive or ride. We tune up car tunes, truck tunes, boat tunes, motorcycle tunes, RV tunes, new and used vehicle tunes. We carry the best brands from Kenwood, Sony, Alpine, Pioneer, just to name a few. Cartoons also carries a full line of lighting accessories, backup camera systems, remote starts, or just need it installed? Give us a call. Cartoons on West High Avenue in New Philly. Be there.
This is Tuscarawas County Detective Lieutenant Adam Fisher. Underage drinking is illegal. As a parent, you cannot allow your child's underage friends to possess or consume alcohol on your property, not under any circumstance. As a law enforcement officer, I can confiscate any alcohol, money, or property used in committing this offense. Plus, you place yourself at legal risk for being sued.
This message brought to you by the Tuscarawas County Sheriff's Office, Empower Tusk, and the Adams Board of Tuscarawas and Carroll County.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in Sugar Creek, Strasburg, and downtown New Philadelphia, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes and teams good luck.
When struggles seem too tough, when sickness takes a hold, when cancer picks a fight, when baby's on its way, when life throws you a curveball, we've got you. With nearly 130 years in your backyard, Altman knows you and knows your community better than anyone. We're your neighbors, your friends, your family, and we want you to be the healthiest you can be. Altman, we are ready. We've got you.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Planning your next vacation or home improvement project and worried about managing expenses? CSB can help with that. Setting a goal is the first step to achieving your vision, and CSB's Money Manager tool helps you get started. Whether you are recovering from Christmas spending or preparing to send kids to college, the Personal Financial Management tool helps you set goals, track your spending, and monitor your progress. Money Manager is available within CSB's online banking. Check it out today. A Commercial and Savings Bank, member FDIC.
I'm Dr. Michele Iona. At Advancing Athletics, our Fuel, Move, Recover philosophy can help anyone be their best. Here's what thriving looks like.
I'm an FMR athlete. I'm an FMR athlete. I'm an FMR athlete.
From high school to aging well, no one will take care of you and your kids better than us.
Welcome into your Keim post-game show. The Indian Valley Braves get the East 2 Division II district semifinal victory, 5-4 on the game-winning run coming home from Sam Zerker on the balk. Quite the ending. So we had a hard time figuring out what we were going to do for our McInturf Realty player of the game. We went with a player who had a great game behind the plate, but also had a key RBI, bases loaded walk he drew, also 2 singles, and some great leadership behind the plate. That's none other than Tanyan McComb, the junior catcher for the Indian Valley Braves. Tanyan, run me through the roller coaster of emotions you guys were obviously having as that game went back and forth.
Yeah, we weren't trying to give up. We don't want that to be our last game. I've been playing with these guys since I was 7, 8 years old, and none of us want to quit. So we're never going to give up until that last out.
Now, you don't have to spoil any secrets or anything, but did you all know in the dugout that was what was coming, that Eric was going to run?
We've been practicing that all season, and for that specific situation.
Well, it worked out great. You had some great discipline, too, at the plate today. You really made their pitchers work. How much do you guys work on that, making sure you're waiting for that perfect pitch?
Yeah, a lot. We have to, until we get 2 strikes, we have to get our pitch. Getting walks, stealing bases is huge in our game, so.
And also, tell me finally, Tanyan, you guys, realistically, the 2 pitchers you came in today, obviously with Sam and Spencer, it looked like you have a good working relationship with both your pitchers.
Yeah, I'm just trying to give them confidence too. Especially 2 strikes, throwing them in the dirt. I need them to know that I'll be able to block those balls, keep them in front, be able to get those strikeouts. And I'm the only really catcher on this team, so I'm the only one that they get to throw to.
Well, another part of his McInturf Realty player, the game nod, didn't allow a single pass ball today either. So great job, Tanyan, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Do you guys know who you're playing yet? I can spoil it for you.
Cambridge?
It is Cambridge. They won 3-2 against West Holmes, so that will be your East 2 Division 2 district final. Again, your McInturf Realty player of the game, Tanyan McComb, the catcher for the Braves. 5-4 victory for Indian Valley over Carrollton. For Shannon Thomas and Claxon Communications, I'm Nick McWilliams, signing off again for another broadcast by Big Z Sports. So long, Z Country.
Thanks for listening to tonight's presentation of Big Z Sports and Claxon Communication High School play-by-play action. Be sure to subscribe to Big Z Sports on YouTube, follow Big Z Sports on Facebook, on Twitter @Big_Z Sports. For the best coverage of high school sports, there's only one Big Z Sports.